But take a name.
I watched that
What did
show.
you just say?
She was a great
One of the
mom.
Gilmore Girls is hot.
The mom.
We're
Yeah,
talking about
God,
moms
this
now,
guy
not girls.
is he's losing
Girls
his mind.
was Monday.
He's losing his mind.
This is moms.
He's literally lost his mind.
Max, you think about taking?
It's crazy.
You think about taking Juno? Was Juno on your list?
You guys.
He's losing his mind.
You guys are.
On today's part of my take, we have John Harbaugh and Roquan Smith from Ravens camp. It is Grit Week, episode 2. We're midweek. We are all feeling good,
Feeling great.
gritty,
Feeling great.
feeling
Great.
gritty, feeling fun.
Never felt better.
Yeah, there's no tension on the bus. A whole lot of grit. We got Mount Rushmore of best TV moms, and we're going to do guys on chicks, and we have hot seat, cool throne. It's going to be a great show.
Great show. Great Mount Rushmore. Shout out to Hank. Picked a great topic.
It's going to be a great show, and we're brought to you all week by our friends at Hey Dude. What better way to kick off football season than with the official shoe of tailgating? Hey Dude, can you guys, I'm doing the ad. You're going to make me laugh.
I'm sorry, I had to turn my glasses on so I could.
You're going to make me laugh.
3D.
I'm going to restart. What better way to kick off football season with the official shoe of tailgating? Hey Dude is the only option when you're planning your game day fit. Easy to slip on, laid back style, and all day comfort. And to celebrate Grit Week, Hey Dude is giving all AWLs 20% off the Hey Dude times Barstool collection. Just text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all our favorite styles. That's Barstool to 50204. Order yours today and experience comfort all season long, whether you're in the parking lot before the game or locked into Red Zone from the couch. Make sure you're ready for football season with Hey Dude. Text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all of our favorite styles. I'm wearing my Hey Dudes all week. They are so comfortable. You can wear them if you're going to training camp, if you're on the RV, if you're at the beach, wherever you want, wherever comfort is a priority, Hey Dude is there for you. Text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all our favorite styles. Okay, let's go. Welcome to part of my take, Grit Week, presented by Hey Dude. Text Barstool to 50204 to grab 20% off all of our favorite styles. Today is Wednesday, July 30th, and it's Grit Week, and we're having fun, boys.
We're loving it. It's been a great week so far. I'm a little bit sad because each day that goes by, it feels like Grit Week's one day closer to being over.
Yeah.
And that's tough because we get to hang out with the fellas, have a great time, chop it up. And I just want to say I really love hanging out with you guys.
I love hanging out with you guys. So yeah, we've been everywhere. We started Monday. We went to Ravens camp. We have John Harbaugh and Roquan Smith on today's show. We then went to Travis Pastrana's house, Pastrana Land, which was insane.
Unbelievable.
We interviewed him. He'll come out. That interview will come out in a couple weeks. But we also have a video that will come out soon where Zach is the MVP. Absolutely.
Pastrana Land was awesome.
Yep. Then we went to D.C., did Commanders camp, went to Jimmy's Seafood, ate so much seafood, went to an Orioles game, and then drove up to, now we're in Philly, and the drive was great.
It was fun. It was so much fun hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
And yeah, what a great day from start to end. I know things got off to like a little bit of a rocky start. Hank was a little grumpy in the morning. I just want to set the stage. I'm not saying he's grumpy now. He was grumpy in the morning. He just started firing at us.
He got up 20 minutes early.
Oh, I thought he had too much breakfast.
Well, it was
because he ate 2 breakfasts.
Yeah.
And we know that Hank has to have.
That was yesterday. You got your days mixed up.
7:45 was when
dementia.
we were meeting in the lobby to go to the Commanders, and Hank got there at 7:25, and that's 20 minutes he'll never get back.
Yeah.
It's great. If you're not, we hear a lot of coaches. If you're not early, you're late, and I wanted to be early.
So before
I
we
don't
get
think that's something that should be like taking a shot at.
no,
That's
I
fine.
agree. I agree.
I pride myself on being early.
Yeah, and you caught a nap later on in the day.
I did.
in the car.
Yep.
Punctuality.
Before we do some national sports podcast stories and do hot seat cool throne, should we just air the grievances real quick?
Yeah.
How's everyone doing?
Can I go? I mean, I would like to air a grievance, but I know it's going to be a situation where you're putting words in my mouth already. You're not going to let me finish, and you're just going to interrupt me 10
Sounds like
times
this is a pre-grievance.
in the grievance that I would like to air.
You're pre-grievance.
Why
I
are you
would like
grievancing us?
permission to
Why are
air
you
a grievance.
grievancing us?
You said, should we air the grievances? And I said, I have one I would like to air. Permission to air it without being interrupted.
Granted.
Okay, granted.
Weird.
Can I look at you while you're doing this? I have the right to face my
Let him
accuser.
put
No.
Put it down.
I'm holding
Put it
up
down.
the sponsors.
You're
Shout out to
acting
Chevy,
down.
our
Put it
great
down.
sponsor.
You're acting
we
like a
love
two-year-old.
Chevy Silverado.
Put it down. I have the right to
We'll
face
buy
my
one
accuser.
today.
Come on, put it down.
Oh, so you're saying you're up for a crime?
You're going to air grievances at me.
You're
How do you
grievancing
know
us.
it's at you?
Yeah.
How do you know it's at you?
Because you looked at me and you said you're going to do the thing.
I mean,
where
I'm
you
looking.
do-
We're looking where we're sitting.
Okay.
I'm looking at Zach too.
All right, so air a grievance
Zach,
on Zach.
so do you think I'm airing a grievance at you?
I think you.
No, because there's nothing that you've done to me. Because you're an absolute delight.
You as well, Hank.
Anyway,
Yes, Max. Question.
Could you please not point at people with the microphone?
Ooh,
we were driving today.
good producing.
We were driving today to Jimmy's Seafood. Mike, our security guard, was driving. Big Cat's too much of a diva to drive himself anymore. So we're driving to Jimmy's Seafood. And yeah, I fell asleep.
Wait, why weren't you driving?
Because you never let us drive.
Okay, you
Anyway,
could've.
when
You
when
sat all the
used
way
to
in the
drive.
back. Okay.
But
Okay, so
you
this
no
is going
longer
well.
drive. Anyway, again, I got one sentence in before you interrupt me. Not a surprise. I asked for
Oh,
permission.
you took a
not to be
shot at
interrupted.
me. You took a shot at me for no
Was it a
reason.
fact or a fiction?
Mike drives.
Yeah,
That's what he does.
But when we used to do Grit Week, who would drive?
Okay. So
Anyway, as I continue, I took a little nap. And I've talked on the show about having sleep talking. I sleep talk sometimes. We go to Jimmy's Seafood. Phenomenal food.
Yeah.
We ate so much food. I have never felt fatter, more full, but it was all so good. They hooked it up, course after course,
Shout out
food after
John.
food. It was all so good. And then I got in the car and I was like, wow, I am full. We're headed to the Orioles game, and I got back in the car and I kind of remembered. I was like, oh yeah, I fell asleep and I had a weird dream, and I was like, hey, like. And I know I've talked about it on the show before, how I have a habit of sleep talking, and it concerns me because I sometimes while I'm on planes or whatever, sometimes you wake up on a plane, you don't know if you slept talk or not.
Yep.
And I was like, hey guys, did I sleep talk?
With your boys.
Big Cat doesn't shut up, was shockingly silent, doesn't say a word in the front seat. PFT goes, I plead the fifth. Which is that's where my spidey senses go on. These are supposed to be my friends, and I know that this is not going to get talked about in this car ride. It's going to get talked about in the podcast. And then I got angry. And then I was like, why? And the PFT was like, what'd you talk about? I started telling about the weird dream I had. And then thinking that, again, as friends, they'd be like, oh yeah, this is what you were saying.
I pled the fifth.
But then I was
I
like,
said
are
sorry.
we going to plead the... But I said, are we going to plead the fifth later? And you both said no. So I was getting angry that you guys are supposed to be my friends. You would not tell me what I was saying as I was sleep talking. And now you can basically make up anything that you want. And yeah, also Mike is supposed to be a neutral party. He didn't say anything either. So I'm upset with him. I'm upset with all three of you.
I still don't know what I did.
yeah, I don't know either. I said
You would
sorry,
not
and
tell you told me I slept talk, and then I said, what was I saying? And you would not tell me.
I pled the fifth.
That's a scumbag move.
I pled the fifth.
Mike said he's a cop. You're not allowed to plead the fifth.
I don't have to self-incriminate. I don't have to testify against you, Hank. Me and you are like spouses in Mount Rushmore
Right.
season. You don't have to testify against your spouse.
You're supposed to tell each other
And
everything.
I said sorry.
You're supposed to share bank accounts, tell each other everything, and you don't do
Well,
either of those.
Jerry O'Connell doesn't do that.
Hank just kept. I said sorry like 4 times. Hank goes, "You don't fucking mean sorry." And I said, "You're right. I just want this to end." And he just like, "It's not ending." And then you ended it, and then you brought it back up.
We kept trying to just not talk about it, and then you kept bringing it back up.
Because all I wanted was an answer.
Okay, do you want the answer?
No, yeah. And this,
I have an idea.
This was pissing
like
me
the
off.
truth.
This is what was pissing me off the
want the
most.
answer?
I want to
knew you
give
were gonna
Hank
wait
the
for the
truth.
show.
You want the
let's
truth?
do the
Yeah,
truth.
no.
Let's do
I have an
that.
idea for you to
we
get the
pled
real truth.
Fifth.
Let's do
we
the
pled
truth.
the fifth.
Max?
Okay.
I have an idea for you to get the real truth.
Okay.
I think that Mike should take you to the back room.
don't care.
We'll
No.
bring the microphone, and if both of your stories match, it'll be the truth.
That's true.
Okay.
That's a way that we can figure
That's
out
fine.
the
Okay,
real
just
truth.
Okay, all right,
just
yeah,
spew
perfect.
your
All right.
lies.
And we,
So
we can,
microphone?
we can
All right.
bring the handheld mic.
Mike could
No,
be.
this
Mike's
is
already
great.
on. Joe, just
No,
say it.
this
Just
is actually
just
No,
say
I
it.
think this is a good
Just
idea.
say it.
I think
Just
this is a
say
good
it. Just
idea.
say it.
No.
No, this is pre-planned.
No,
This is not pre-planned. I swear to God.
Where are these
I
mics?
swear to
Oh, we
God.
just look at that. The mic's ready. Whoa, what do you know?
We've been using the handheld mics this whole
I'm
week.
gonna go whisper into Mike's ear.
Wait,
What do you mean you're whispering in Mike's ear?
No, it would be
Into the mic. Oh, you want?
Mike would have to tell
I don't
Hank.
care. I don't care. It was again. I
think you do care.
It was a principle thing. No, it doesn't matter. It's too late. You're gonna say it anyway. But you're gonna say it anyway. So just let her rip. Take the
Okay,
Band-Aid
you want
off.
us to say it? You want Mike to say it?
I don't care.
Mike,
I
you
would like
say
Mike to say it.
Yeah,
I would like Mike to say
Mike,
it.
say it.
Say it. Tell the truth.
Yeah, Mike.
truth.
Say it.
The real truth.
The real truth. The real truth.
Real truth.
So, this
Yeah.
so just so if anyone's confused, we
All
got
right,
in the
so-
car. Hank slept a portion of the trip. Then we got out of the car, ate. Then we got back in the car, and he was like, "Did I say anything?" And then all hell.
No,
broke
no, no.
loose.
You said yes.
Wait,
All
You
hell
said
broke
yes.
loose.
PFT said yes.
Hank woke up and then started accusing us of not telling him what he was saying.
Did
while he
you
was
say
sleeping.
yes? Did you say yes?
I pled the fifth.
No, you said yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Mike, what
So-
what did happen when Hank was sleeping?
All right. I was in the car. Hank did fall asleep. I was driving. I personally didn't hear Hank say anything. But when he woke up and he was asking, did I say anything in my dream? PFT said I plead the fifth.
I didn't say anything.
Big Cat said nothing.
Yeah.
So you like bugged out and you got like super sensitive.
He started.
that you started panicking and like, no, I'm not gonna let this go. I'm
started
not letting
getting-
this go.
PFT said yes. And then said
But-
And then,
But-
Mike, what
in all-
did
Hank's-
Hank say in his sleep?
Absolutely nothing.
Sleep talk at all.
But the fact that they said nothing, but you just wouldn't let it go.
yeah, bad guy.
You would not let it go.
Nothing in his sleep.
You said
that.
So
absolutely
so-
nothing.
so mad at us.
The best part.
just said
The best part was that Hank he started self-accusing all the dreams he was having,
Well, I
like
told
getting
you.
ahead of the story and just confessing weirder and weirder dreams. And me and Big Cat were just looking at each other like,
What
we
is
didn't
going
we didn't
on?
say anything.
And then I did say I wanted you to fall asleep again so I could hear the rest of the story.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was joking. I was messing around.
You
I was
guys are
messing around.
acting innocent, like you weren't leading me on. It's fine.
That's the
we're
truth.
not good, but it is what it is.
And then Hank stopped talking to me, and then we started to get the Mount Rushmore doc together, and Hank just didn't want to do it, and he just gave me the cold shoulder. I don't know if this man's still my friend anymore.
we got a great list. I
You
like.
said
I like
absolutely nothing. You did not sleep talk at all.
But you guys know I do that.
Right, but then you came in and started accusing us
No,
of not telling you that
no,
what you said.
No. I said, did I sleep talk? And PFT said yes. And then I said, what did I say? And then you said I plead the fifth.
Hank, please
I
talk to me.
said nothing.
There's
You
a-
already said I said nothing.
I know you said nothing, but
Because
my
I wasn't
issue,
even, I even said at one
my
point,
issue
I said,
was that I said, did I sleep talk? And then PFT said yes. So when my friend lies to me, I do get upset.
And then you started confessing what all your dreams
Well, I was telling
were
you about my dreams. Everyone loves to hear about people's dreams, so I was telling you guys.
Hank was like screaming at me, and I just said to him, I was like, Hank, I am doing the bare minimum of listening to this conversation right now, and he got so upset.
I've never seen Hank this angry before.
He was furious for like an hour in the car ride, and he said nothing in his sleep. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
All right,
word.
good news.
Yeah.
Mystery solved.
Mystery is solved.
Great day.
Do you
Great.
want to apologize for attacking us?
No.
Have we learned a lesson about pleading the fifth?
No.
Okay.
I would do if the situation played out the same and you guys said yes and then said I plead the fifth, and I knew we were going to talk about it on the podcast, I would be just as upset.
Did you not think something was up when you're like, why didn't you say anything? And we're like, we don't know. Like that
Because
was
I
pretty
was like,
obvious.
you're
that we
going to
didn't-
talk about it on the podcast. You guys made your little. I thought you guys again. Yes, was I a little bit paranoid? Possibly. In hindsight,
You started telling us things you could have said. You were like, if you were OJ, if I did it, you were like, well, I could have said this and I could have said that. We're like, we don't
yeah,
know what you're
I
talking
have
about.
a bad history of not bad history of sleep talking, but I've said some weird shit in my sleep, and it's like I don't like that, obviously, and I get anxious about it.
So are we good now?
Ish.
What do you mean?
Me and PFT.
Hang on.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah, we're fine.
Are we good?
fine.
Because
We're
I did way less. I never even said that you were sleep talking.
We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
Mike, thank you.
Handshake?
Appreciate it. That was Mike. Come here. Come back for a sec. When you were watching all of this, can you handshake me? Why are you mad at me? I didn't say yes.
I said we're fine.
Mike, was there any moment where you're like, "Hey, this podcast might be on the ropes right now," because it did get contentious.
I was thinking about retirement.
There was one point where I thought Hank was not going to show up tonight.
I went through my mind as well.
But they were playing. I told you. I said they're playing you like a fiddle.
did say that
I did
early
say that.
on.
I said they're playing you like a fiddle.
You didn't listen to that. Because I was like,
I know.
I was
No,
like,
I
I'm
know.
not even trolling. I'm in neutral right now. I've got my brain off, and you were just winding yourself up on things we were not saying.
It was him, my alleged partner. That was what bothered me. I'm like, PFT, we're supposed to be in lockstep. You're like, I plead the
Thank you,
fifth. I
Mike.
plead the fifth. I
Great
plead the
driving,
fifth.
by the way, Mike. Sorry for Hank taking that shot. That was fucked up.
That was fucked up, and that was probably unnecessary.
Yeah. Wait. So you said you were good with PFT. Are you good with me? Because I
I'm
never said
I'm more
yes.
good with you than PFT.
All I did was say nothing. My biggest crime is keeping my mouth shut.
I wish
Like,
you had
we're
seen it,
supposed to
Max.
be in lockstep.
It was literally. I said to him in the middle of it, I was like, "Hank, you're chasing your shadow right now. We're not doing anything." And he just kept
You
on
guys
getting
keep
more and more
not
angry.
acknowledging the fact that you said yes,
We just
and
kept being
then
quiet.
you guys knew what you did.
just didn't talk.
You knew what you did. You knew exactly what you did.
You would go on, and then we'd be like, "Are we done?"
Yeah, I'd say sorry, and then you say that's not a real sorry. And I'd be like, "You're right," and then
This is like the one time all week that we haven't had cameras on you guys, by the way. And
I don't know how it would have played out because he probably wouldn't have talked as freely as he was talking. 'Cause he was really motherfucking us, like saying mean shit to us.
And let's not act like Hank's mood didn't predate this conversation. Hank has been in the mood all day long.
I've been in a great mood all day long.
Wait, and I heard so this all happened, and then I heard that there was in the other car because the RV generator was broken. So we were driving in cars up here. I heard in the other car there was another fight. Zach and Memes. Max, can you don't
I heard-
we just aired ours. They can't pretend to not air theirs. Come on.
I woke up from a nap.
This is the problem. We're doing too many naps, boys.
I woke up from a nap.
I
They,
Jimmy T.
they went to the pit stop. Zach came in the car, put Shane's camera on the divider. He said, "Hey, Memes, I put Shane's camera there. Can you move it?" Just woke up from a nap, so I was just like, "Yeah, whatever." Shane comes in. Camera hits Shane in the knee. I was like, "Oh yeah, Shane, I forgot to tell you that." And that was it.
Max, did they fight?
There's no
beef,
fight.
no fight.
There's no fight. There's no beef.
I was not there, but from what I heard from other people in the car, I brought up the incident, and everyone was just like defending one side or the other. I think it was more of an incident than what it led on to.
Memes, come on. You can't because you guys both
I
are
wasn't
gonna
there. Actually, Shane, you were there.
We're the men at this table air out
Shane,
their
you have-
grievances.
you-
You guys
you're-
don't air out your
you're-
grievances.
I don't think it was a
The
grievance.
men
though.
at the table, we sit here and we finally tell Hank he said nothing in his sleep.
If we had a grievance, I think we would air it.
Okay, that's disappointing.
No
Because you
grievance,
do
though,
hate
that's the thing.
Zach. You do.
Zach, did it feel like a grievance?
It didn't feel like a grievance.
Did you feel like they were going after you?
I didn't think anybody was grievance whatsoever.
Okay.
I will say everyone took Zach's side in this fight.
Yeah, as one does.
There was no fight.
That's why Memes hate Zach.
Well, no, Max just made half that up.
Why do you
Okay.
hate Zach?
I made none of that up.
You made all that up. No, it was my fault.
Mind you,
Hank?
I put it up.
Hank?
Wow.
Hank?
That's big of you.
Did you
Memes.
see
I'm
what he
proud
just
of you.
did?
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to
proud of
do? You want to do the same?
No, it's 100% PFT's fault. What happened.
Hank, I kept my mouth shut.
You said yes.
I kept my mouth shut.
I went to Jared and you said yes.
The best part is we were sitting in a big huge SUV, and I was sitting in the front seat with Mike, and then PFT was in the middle two seats, and then Hank was sitting all the way in the back. There was so much room, and we were all in different rows.
Just yelling at each other.
Oh man! All right, it's good. Grit Week. This is why I love Grit Week. We're all together. We're together
only
all
Tuesday.
the time. It's only Tuesday.
You did yawn like a weirdo, though.
Yeah.
Oh, once I was mad, I was like,
You were doing it
I
on
can
purpose.
conceal him. I can throw a muzzle on him, and it's like, no.
You were just letting them fly in our ears.
Yeah,
Let it rip.
Yeah.
At one point, PFT was just like, "Can we start working on our Mount Rushmore?" He said no. He's just said no, and he's like, "I'm going to do it myself."
We still haven't done it.
Hank's,
It's all Hank.
No, we've both put names on the list.
Hank just started telling me like purposely horrible submissions to this
We're
mountain.
not gonna do that. No, I got a separate list. I was leading PFT on that. I didn't have a list. I got a good list.
All right, National Sports Podcast.
Yep.
We were at camp. Terry McLaurin wants $33 million.
Something somewhere in
more.
the 30. I got a chance to talk to Adam Peters today for a little bit.
Okay.
I'm sure he gave me the whole unvarnished truth. I'm optimistic. Things get done.
Okay.
I did my best. I tried to negotiate with Adam. It just mainly devolved into me telling him how good Jaden was. And just be like, good job with Jaden.
Okay.
I gave that grade an A+.
So you're optimistic, but he wants more than $33 million, which is what DK Metcalf has.
He wants like in the neighborhood of DK money.
Okay. CD's got 34
And that's not what
million.
Adam told me. That's just kind of public record.
Justin Jefferson has 35 million. Jamar Chase is 40.3.
Yeah, so
Do you think he's in the
Cortland's-
Jamar, Justin Jefferson, CD range?
probably not in terms of his age.
Yeah.
He's a little bit older than those guys. I don't. How old is CD?
CD.
But he's older than most of those guys that you mentioned. Cortland Sutton, that deal that he got done, if anything, that probably makes it more likely.
CD Lamb is 26 years old.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that is
So-
crazy.
So Terry's 5 years older.
Yeah.
4 or 5. But the Cortland Sutton deal, that I think makes it more likely Terry's going to get done because that's less money than Terry's asking for that
Yeah.
he got. And if you look at their stats from last year, kind of comparable. Terry's better in some areas, but I think that makes it more likely that it gets done. It would be bad vibes going into the season, not having the best player from your team for the last 5 seasons.
Yes. I would
The
agree.
guy that you want to make an example and be like, hey, if you do everything right like this guy and you stick around through like the shittiest years and you're still a good teammate, good player, we'll reward you. You want to send that message. I hope that something gets done, but I don't know.
Yeah. So, but it was good being at camp.
It was great being at camp. Yeah, got to dap up Jaden. I thought that went well. Clean dap.
You crushed that.
Yeah.
I did crush it. I
I
think
was getting accused of my DAP being bad because, well, what Jaden said, he was like Bears hat as I was going in. So then I
Yeah.
went in a little softer. But then we got a good half hug going.
Yeah, I diagnosed it accurately. It was a 3-step dap, the hand slap, hug, and then the pop at
Yeah.
the end. And then I spent last night thinking of more things to say to him. And I went downstairs and I rehearsed it with Wiper, with Jack behind the scenes, because he's like Jaden's height. So I was like, I'll get a rep in before I go. And I did the dap and I go, all love. And the second I said it, I was like, that's bad. That
You
was
said one love.
that was bad. I thought about one love too.
One,
Yeah,
yeah.
one would have been good. So at that point, I said, fuck it. You know what? I'm thinking about this too much. I'm going to wing it. And then the only thing I could think of when I dapped him up was just be like, you're so good. You're so, because that's all I say when
works.
he's on TV.
Yeah.
And it's natural. And yeah, so we're best friends now.
Yeah. And yeah, I would confirm that.
Yeah,
I
best
saw it with
friends.
my own
His
2
eyes lit up when he saw me.
Yes, yes.
You know what? Actually, the best part was when he saw me, he looked at me. You know what he said? Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Like, here comes trouble.
Oh.
So like kind of bad boy. Yeah.
Oh. Here comes a little guy.
Yeah, no,
That's
didn't say
memes.
that,
That's
didn't say that,
memes.
didn't
Memes
say
did
that to
call
me.
PFT the little guy before the show started.
Didn't say that.
To add to the tension. He said,
Yeah.
where's the little guy?
Little guy. Memes is towering. What are you, 5'11" memes?
Where's the little guy?
Yeah.
Congrats. 6'2".
I just wanted to get involved.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Trey,
what
I
happened?
don't love it as much anymore. I
Yeah.
kind of love it.
Trey Hendrickson is going back to Bengals camp.
He's holding in now. He's
Yeah, 'cause
in
he
the
was getting
state.
charged $50,000 a day, which I feel like that if you're asking for more money and then you've put yourself in a situation where they're taking money away from you, that never really made sense to me.
And I think in some cases, some ownerships might be able to like work past that. And if you come to a deal, they say, let's figure out a way to forget the $50,000 that you technically owe us.
Right.
I would guess that the Bengals ownership would not be one of those groups.
No.
That would do it. So
No,
he-
they probably spent that already.
yeah, so he's holding in.
Yeah.
Now. He's a hold in. We're taking all our outs, turning them into ins.
Yeah, we also had Treylon Burks got waived, which officially makes the A.J. Brown deal one of the worst trades ever.
Yeah.
It's pretty...
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, so it's to recap. It was what it was it 4 years ago or 3 years ago? How long ago was that? 2 years ago? I can't remember.
3 years ago.
3 years ago. The Titans traded A.J. Brown to the Eagles. Eagles won a Super Bowl with A.J. Brown. He also signed a 4-year extension. And then the Eagles traded to the Titans the 2022 number 18 overall pick, which was Treylon Burks. The 2022 third-round pick, which was then traded to the Jets. And then they got Roger McCreary, a tackle, and a wide receiver. I don't think any of them are on the team anymore.
Okay, shout out.
Great.
That was the move that was done kind of behind Vrabel's back.
Yeah.
I would not be happy if I traded away AJ Brown either.
No. And he's been very good.
Yes.
He's been very, very good for the Eagles.
As a Commanders fan, I hate that trade maybe more than the Titans do.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'm looking to see. Yeah, the tackle is. I think he's a free agent. So yeah, that's bad. That's really. Oh no, he's on the 49ers. So yeah, that's bad. That's really bad.
Bad,
in
very
retrospect. We also had Cordarrelle Patterson retire. Did it on his own way, which I loved. He just tweeted it. Didn't let anyone else, Schefter, cuck him or anything, or Rappaport. He just said, breaking news. What was the exact tweet?
It was a paraphrase from Friday.
Yeah. He said, he said, breaking news, Pittsburgh Steelers release old, washed-up Cordarrelle Patterson on his day off.
Yep, and then I think it looked like he went to Chili's.
Fuck yeah.
Great move.
Fajita's Trio.
He was having a margarita. If you're Cordarrelle Patterson, you probably made a lot of money.
Yeah.
What better way to celebrate your forced retirement than by knocking back an all-day margarita?
Yeah. Have you guys been following your respective camps? Bucks camp? Bears camp has been all up and down like crazy.
Yeah, does Ben Johnson like the team?
I think he's coaching them very hard, and that's actually good because they need to be coached hard. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk. Obviously, Caleb Williams had a tough start to camp. I think today was a little better. Luther Burden got kicked out of, not practice, but basically you're not doing any more reps because he wasn't lining up correctly. I think that's all good.
Yeah.
You need to coach him hard.
Yeah.
And there's been talk about him overflowing them with information to start to then make it easier when
Stress
it gets
test.
yeah.
Just put in John Taffer.
He's John
terms.
Taffering him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
test.
all I'm going to go with.
Okay.
I also am just taking the similar to the 6 out of 10 excitement. It's just whenever they start playing, if they start winning, then I'll start believing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to go crazy about the camp. I'm being very mature about it.
That's good.
Yeah,
But
I have to be mature.
But also, you're excited to have a coach like this. He's
Yes.
like, you remember the episode of Seinfeld where George did the opposite? Ben Johnson's like, what would Mark Trestman do?
Correct.
And then he does the complete opposite.
Having a competent coach who feels like he's building culture is a big plus in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I also think that you see a bunch of camps and we talked to Von Miller about it today, who come out maybe next week. All the media stuff at camp means nothing.
Right.
It's just there's nothing. He said there's nothing to talk about, so they have to find something to talk about.
Best shape of his life.
Right. Yeah. It's like, oh, this guy's popping.
Yeah.
Although I did see an Ashton Genty highlight and he looked awesome.
I would like to be the first to say it on a national sports podcast. I think the Commanders' rookie running back, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, he goes by the name Bill, which is pretty cool. Nothing his name is Bill. He's just like, just call me Bill. Bill is going to be fucking awesome. 6th-round pick, I think, this year. He didn't play because of his technicality last year.
With the number, yeah.
He is smooth as fuck. Yeah, he gave his number to a teammate to wear during a game, and then he lost one of the years when he transferred, and it was like a big NCAA thing. So I don't understand what happened, but he's a good teammate, hung out with his team for the whole year, practiced with his team, trained with his team. That dude is going to be good. Adam Peters did tell me he might be the guy.
Yeah.
So Jerry O'Connell, I know you're listening. Don't draft him, but pick him up off the waiver wire.
Jerry, we're in big time. Jerry sending us tweets about who he's going to draft season.
Yes.
Like the rest of the league doesn't know who he is.
Yeah. Also, one more thing with Jaden. The best part about meeting Jaden, besides his infectious smile on the dap, was he just only wanted to talk about the fact that it was Sam Hartman's birthday.
Yeah.
He just loves Sam Hartman.
Yeah.
He just loves his quarterback room. And he kept being like, it's Sam's birthday today. Hey, guys, did you know it's Sam's birthday?
Yeah.
So shout out Sam Hartman. Happy birthday.
And Sam Hartman is just as attractive in person.
Yeah, not really that fair.
I think I actually said that to him. I was like, is it weird every now and then waking up and having the entire America, TikTok, everything being like, this guy's the hottest guy ever? Because it does feel like once a month the internet finds out about Sam Hartman.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's not that weird for him. It's probably just awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, today's the Sam Hartman day.
Yeah.
Where some girl made a TikTok and it has 7 billion views being like, check out this hot guy on the Commanders.
3 million likes. Look at this man's hair.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Any other football stuff?
Pat's going to light it up. Drake May's lighting it up.
Yeah.
All good things.
We're going to Eagles camp tomorrow, but Max, have you seen any stories from Eagles camp?
Jordan Davis, best shape of his life.
Okay.
Good.
Anything from Bucks camp?
Baker Mayfield's fired up about Amika, the wide receiver from Ohio State.
Yeah.
You're missing a big thing from Bucks camp.
Let's go
I've
Big
seen.
Macs.
that rookie that they're just not letting play.
Oh, the fat boy
yeah.
from Florida. I
Yeah.
love that guy.
Yeah.
They're it's kind of mean what they're doing. They're just making him walk. He's just walking back and
He
forth.
just
on
has
the-
a weighted vest and
Yeah,
walking
He's
around during
pacing.
practice.
I want to know what the number is that he has to get to. I'm rooting for the guy.
I am too.
I mean, if anything, you can point at Florida and be like, Florida did a bad job not getting him ready to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think you guys should do that to me.
just make you walk.
Like I'm not allowed to do anything.
It also is
You
I
do
lose
have
weight.
early onset Fleming.
he's such he's such a large human being that he's wearing a weighted vest and it doesn't look like a weighted vest.
Yeah.
It looks like he's wearing like a practice bib.
Yeah, like the heart monitor thing
Yeah.
that goes across his chest. But yeah, I'm rooting for the guy. I hope he gets out there.
Also, Josh Allen took off his hat to shake the hands of veterans. He's the best.
Respectful. And then
Respect.
he walked away from the autograph line and he saw there was a girl over there crying because she didn't get an autograph. So he ran back and then he proceeded to sign for like another 5 minutes.
Okay.
So good guy, Josh. That's his work
Yeah.
in the community that we talk so much
Yeah.
about.
Big time community work. Also, Shador Sanders lit it up.
Yep.
He went 9 for 9 today.
Yep.
Pads on.
Ball's not touching the ground.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on in Jets camp?
Aaron Glenn's changing the culture.
Oh, nice. All right. So, hey, as a change of culture guy to a change of culture guy, it's good, right?
It's good.
It feels good.
All the players are shitting on Bob, but is what it is.
They're shitting on who?
Bob Salah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
That seems a little bit too much.
Calling him Bob now?
no. Yeah, it's Bob. It's Bob now.
Okay. How fired up was Brick for Madden Day?
Brick showed up to practice on Madden Day. He was wearing all white. He was bricked out. He had his watch going.
He's always bricked out.
They just got to give him the keys to the castle.
Wait, was he wearing a brick watch?
No, but he
one.
was.
We need to get him one.
He had some
Yeah.
ice on.
We need to get him one. Chargers camp? Anything? I like this around the camps because it is funny. You see, obviously, your algorithm sees the team that you root for, and it's like, oh man, there's a lot going on, and then I got to remind myself that's just what I'm seeing. Every team is doing the exact same thing, where fans are infighting about how the quarterback looks, how the coach, all this stuff.
Big thing. Quentin Johnston, surprisingly, really bad drop the other day.
Oh,
So-
So I asked for
Camp.
news.
That's
Not news.
He was looking good for a few
really
days.
good catch would be news.
well, he was looking good for a few days, and then everyone was like, "Oh, Quentin Johnston, he's changing for the better, and now everyone hates Quentin Johnston again."
it is so funny how much we like just hone in on practice. It's literally the headline there is Quentin Johnson dropped the ball in practice. But it's a big fucking
But
deal.
that disappointed Shane because there were a couple days where he didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
And now it's all over.
I had to like remind myself and like kind of in touch grass because I read a tweet that was like Bears don't convert 4th and 15, and I was like, but it's practice.
Yeah. No, I got bummed out when they did the 2-minute drill at the end. The defense won, but then I can just be like, the defense is so much
Defense
better than it
looks
was
good.
last year.
Defense looks good. Okay. Also, we got maybe more on the Christian Wilkins story that the report now is that he kissed a player's head, the top of their head.
My question was, which head?
Yes.
You need to clarify that. We also heard it might be something else besides that.
Okay.
And
So-
then they had one of their players, I forget who it was. Maybe we can look this up, but somebody addressed the media and said, like, if you know somebody that's going through something, talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Which was kind of a weird addendum to it. I don't know what's going on, but it does. I'm going to go back to the first report. It was weird.
Yeah.
Whatever it was weird.
It was weird. Okay, I had 2 quick baseball stories. Obviously, R.I.P. Ryan Sandberg passed away on Monday night. He was sick with cancer. Fuck cancer. I was lucky enough to meet him like 10 years ago. He's one of those guys. I know we make the joke, but Hall of Fame player, obviously, but also Hall of Fame guy. Nicest guy ever.
Yeah.
And so that was sad. There had been like, not rumors, but like a lot of people were kind of eulogizing him on the broadcast last few weeks, which I think is good because you should talk about that, like the people you love. So that was nice, but yeah, really sad. Fuck cancer.
I think he was the first baseball player that I loved.
Yeah.
Like that I really liked to watch because I remember I had a Ryan Sandberg glove when I was like 5 years old. Used to watch him on WGN.
He's a ball player.
Great defensive.
He's the definition of a ball player.
So many times he'd be up and I would remember hearing Harry Carey say, like, that's a great piece of hitting.
Did you see? So Ravel, we've talked about it, is getting a little bit better with his eulogies. Ryan Sandberg, he does have the ticket stubs, but he debuted with the Cubs the day that Harry Carey debuted with the Cubs, and his last game with the Cubs was Harry Carey's last game with the Cubs.
That's wild.
Very wild. And Darren Ravel showed the tickets that he has.
That's good.
Yeah. The other story, Bryce Harper went nose to nose with Rob Manfred.
That was going to be in my hot seat cool.
okay. Okay, we can save it.
Save
You
it.
want-
We can save it. We can save it.
There was the other story that happened, the scary story that happened in New York yesterday.
Yes.
The gunman broke in. He tried to break into the NFL offices.
Yes.
Out on Park Avenue. Hank, you remember that space quite well.
Yep.
I guess he got on the wrong elevator, got off on the wrong floor, and then started spraying. Shot an off-duty cop, a security guard.
Yeah,
and then
really
had
scary.
a note saying like, I think I have CTE, study my brain. Bad situation all around, but he's dead now.
Yeah.
I don't know if the NFL is going to want to study his brain that he said that he got injured playing football. Seems like that would probably set a bad precedent.
Yeah.
But yeah, just pretty messed up.
Very, very messed up. Also, Skip Bayless just doesn't know how to tweet about anything. Did you see that?
I did not see this.
He said, "Thank God the New York City shooter apparently took the wrong bank of elevators and didn't make it to the NFL floors. He reportedly bizarrely blamed the NFL for what he believed to be his CTE suffered from playing high school football." Four people died?
Thank God
How does this guy not know how to fucking just... You don't have to say anything, and then when you do say something, 4 people died.
Yeah.
4 people in the NFL office their lives don't mean more than the 4 people who died.
Skip Bayless was like, well, at least they weren't involved in sports.
It's crazy. And I know he'd play semantics, but yeah. Did you see also Skip Bayless was like, I basically forgoed
Forgotten.
the forgade. He didn't have kids because he was too committed to the take game. He was like, I could have had kids, but I didn't have kids because I knew that I wouldn't be able to give the takes that I'm able to give.
That's the wrong way to look at it. Like Hank looks at golf, the 18 holes are
Yes.
his 18 children. Your takes should be your children.
Yeah.
They'll live on long after you.
And that's true.
That's your legacy.
The good and the bad ones. All right. Let's do Hot Seat Cool Throw and we'll talk some more sports. It is brought to you by our friends at DraftKings. Nothing says summer like long days, clutch plays, and firing off a few bets on the game, all with DraftKings Sportsbook as the season heats up. So do the bets, and DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with live betting, home run props, odds boosts, and more. Whether you're chasing dingers or jumping in mid-game, there's always action to be had. Never bet on baseball before? It's easy. Pick a guy to go yard, hammer some live odds mid-game, or just ride with your squad and hope for the best. No spreadsheets, just vibes and dingers. Here's something special for first-timers, new DraftKings customers. Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Okay, Hot Seat Cool Throw. Hank.
Yeah, my hot seat is me. I just found out that the story I was going to use in my hot seat was fake.
Okay. What was the story? Why just run with it? Fuck it.
My hot seat is the San Francisco Giants.
Okay. No.
Did they hang out with the New York Giants?
No.
Because there was an AI picture going around the internet of the AI San Francisco Giants sitting at like Italian dinner, fully dressed in uniform with the New York Giants fully dressed in uniform.
Let me rephrase that. Was the fake story that they hung out?
Nope. The fake story, which is fake, this is not true. Myself is on the hot seat, is that Carson Weisenhunt is making his MLB debut tonight. Don't tell his parents the Giants accidentally flew Carson Ragsdale's parents to Oracle Field tonight instead. Ragsdale was DFA'd an hour ago. Posey is trying to find his parents in the stands to explain.
And it's fake.
It's not even close to true.
That would have been quite a story though.
My other hot seat is Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Okay.
There you go.
Sir Anthony.
I texted him.
Yeah, he's on the hot seat.
Why?
You could put yourself on the hot seat.
I did. I said that.
No, for the car incident.
I don't think that was an incident.
Okay. It was an incident. It went to incident level.
No.
I reminded you, I forgot about this until right now. I said, remember when you said you're done with me forever during Chill Week? And you said, yeah, I'm thinking that's back on.
Yeah.
Not an incident.
I was contemplating retirement, but it passed. Sir Anthony Dominguez. I'm assuming this is the guy who's the number one prospect. Nope. Okay.
Sir Anthony Dominguez. This happened while.
Can I just back up Hank
Yes.
real quick? Grit Week, I think, has the best moments in terms of us, the stories of us being together in the cars. It's probably a little light on facts because none of us are at a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I sat down on my computer the first time today at 8:30 p.m. Like, we're just not
Right.
We're not really plugged in.
Normally, Hank is all over the news.
Yeah, so Hank really should get a pass here.
Thank you.
He's usually on top of all of it.
He doesn't get fooled by money. It takes a lot to fool Hank.
Yeah.
Do none of you guys know this story?
No.
This happened.
Is this Sir
while,
Anthony?
This happened while we were at. We went to an Orioles Blue Jays game today.
Oh, I
it
did
was
see
a
this.
double header. In the middle of the doubleheader, we were with two players from the Orioles. While that was happening, Sir Anthony Dominguez got traded from the Orioles to the Blue Jays.
What?
And walked across.
From the Blue Jays to the Orioles.
What?
Wrong. From the Orioles to the Blue Jays and walked across
do
to
anything
their
right
locker
now.
room while we were there.
What?
That's crazy.
Yes.
So,
And we fucking missed it?
Yes.
did anyone on the Orioles get traded back?
A minor leaguer.
We should have broken
But
that
appar-
story.
Yes.
We would have been like the first people literally to know.
Correct.
He probably walked right past us.
There's a video of him walking to the Blue Jays locker room.
Oh,
It's
man.
sick.
Wow.
And by the way,
we were right there.
Camden Yards is awesome.
Yeah, Camden Yards, one of my favorite ballparks.
Very, very cool.
It's beautiful.
I can't believe we missed that.
Yeah.
In between
Shit.
doubleheaders.
Also,
Good hot seat, Hank.
Thank you.
You crushed that story. So wait, the Giants have two Carsons?
I probably
And imagine if they had flown the wrong ones.
believe
past.
nothing, folks. But on that same note,
Okay.
This is elegant.
I'm loving this show.
Michael.
And we called it. We actually called it at like 7:45 this
Yeah.
morning. We're like, this is the best Hank we've. This is my favorite Hank. Just a little grumpy.
I'm in a great mood. My cool throne is love, celebrity love.
Oh,
Big week for celebrity couples. Some real like Mad Lib couples.
Okay.
I got three of them.
All right, hit us with them.
Liam Neeson and Pam Anderson.
Love it.
Okay.
I'm happy for her.
Tom Cruise, Anna De Armas. That's kind of just that's a
Don't even know that one. Pam Anderson has held the longest.
what?
yes,
What?
you do.
Who is that?
She is like one of the hottest women on the planet.
Show me a picture.
she looks good.
Zach, pull up a
Zach, pull it
picture,
up.
please. Pam Anderson,
name?
longest
How do you
in my life, longest tenure is 1-1.
She'll be a babe. until the day dies.
She held my 1-1 status for a decade.
Yeah, she's a babe. And Anna de Armas, very attractive woman. Tom Cruise, another little guy.
No,
Yeah,
not
so
Pam
that's
Anderson.
good.
I know what Pam Anderson looks
know,
like,
wrong woman.
dude.
That's
I
what
just
I'm
said she
saying.
was my 1-1 for 10 years.
Wrong woman.
What is she in?
She's in a bunch.
Well, tell me something.
She's in
I want to say War
Knives
Dogs.
Out.
I want to say
Knives Out.
Wait, am I wrong with
She-
War Dogs?
War Dogs, Money's in the Crumbs,
She's
Knives Out. Okay,
You never seen War Dogs?
I've seen War Dogs.
She's Miles Teller.
Money in the Crumbs. That's
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yes.
Remember,
yes,
Rico
yes.
pretended he came up with that saying for 10 years, and I saw War Dogs on a plane, and I was like, wait a second. All right, Anna de Armas, I like her.
Yep.
I like her.
All right, so love is back.
And no, ready
This
for
is the one.
third
This is the one that's the
grand
most
finale?
hated couple of all time.
Katy Perry and Justin
Yes.
Trudeau.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
Like, it's great that these two people are just universally hated, and them finding each other. It's like we can just focus all our hate on them.
It's probably good because they both think that the other person is hated more than they are.
Yeah.
Even though they're both wrong.
Yeah, they're looking for a hate shield.
Yeah. So it's
and it's
good.
like it's not true because it's just day to day who's going to be hated more.
Yeah. So shout out, was that Fidel Castro's son?
Is that who?
Trudeau?
Oh.
That's the conspiracy theory.
Oh,
They do look a lot alike.
oh,
You got a great head of hair.
yeah,
Hasn't done blackface in like 40 years.
yeah. Katy Perry.
Good guy.
I think my favorite Katy Perry was remember when Ellen DeGeneres, there was the whole controversy of how she was like ruthlessly mean to all of her staff, and Katy Perry was like came out and defended her and was like, she's always been nice to me, and we're like, yeah, that's the point.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You're Katy Perry. It's like I don't know what you guys are talking
That
about.
was a great hot seat cool throw.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thanks.
Hank's back.
Roller
Thanks, guys.
coaster.
Never left.
Okay.
All right, my hot seat.
I hope you don't. Hope you never leave.
Me too.
Okay, great. Should we tell him what he actually said when he was sleeping?
No.
Okay. All right.
That was mean, Big Cat.
I don't care.
nothing.
I don't
You said
care.
absolutely
He doesn't
I don't
care.
You said absolutely nothing.
I
I don't
never
want
did.
another incident.
Yeah.
My hot
There was
seat.
one.
My hot seat is Rob Manfred. Max alluded to it earlier. He went into the Phillies clubhouse on Monday, and per Jeff Passan, this is how the meeting went. Bryce Harper was there. Quiet for the majority of the meeting. Harper, sitting in a chair and holding a bat, eventually grew frustrated and said if Major League Baseball were to propose a cap and hold firm to it, players are not scared to lose 162 games. Harper stood up, walked towards the middle of the room, faced Manfred, and said, if you want to speak about that, you can get the fuck out of our clubhouse. Manfred, sources said, responded that he was not going to get the fuck out of here, saying it was important to talk about threats to MLB's business and ways to grow the game. Before the situation further intensified, veteran outfielder Memes
Castellanos.
tried to diffuse the tension, saying,
You are. That is. I mean,
it's your guy.
no one's memed more Castellanos memes than you.
I look at Memes just like a button that I press, and then he just says, Castellanos.
Yeah.
Who said, I have more questions. The meeting continued. Harper Manfred eventually shook hands, sources said, though Harper declined to answer phone calls from Manfred the next day.
Ooh.
So what Manfred did was he went into the locker room and he is pitching the salary cap, and he's talking to the players, which by the letter of the law in the union, I don't think he's allowed to do. And the owners won't talk to any player reps from the MLBPA. That all goes through like the collective, whether that's through Manfred or the league office. Then it goes out to, they won't speak to anybody from the MLBPA. The same is true of the players and the commissioners. So Commissioner Manfred's going in there pitching the salary cap right to the players, circumventing the MLBPA. And it's their job to hear from the owners and then take that to the rank and file players. And then Harper's like, if you want to say that, get the fuck out. Bryce Harper is right. Bryce is right about this.
Yeah.
I have my past history with Bryce Harper, and that's just as a Nationals fan. But he's right.
He's right-ish.
What do you mean?
He can afford
to lose 162 games.
Yeah, I'm speaking just in general about Manfred talking to the players away from the union.
Yes.
That's what he's right about.
That's what he's right about.
And
but
you're
yes.
right. He can afford.
Yeah.
The guys at the top can afford to lose 162 games. The guys at the bottom probably do not.
Probably don't want
to
to lose that money.
So it's easy for him to say, "Yeah, let's draw a line in the sand, and we'll just all sit out and go hang out with their families and count our money."
Right.
That's easy for him.
Right.
But I respect the fact that he was just sitting there holding a bat,
Right in
being
his
like,
face.
"Get the fuck out of my clubhouse."
So awesome. All right, your cool turn?
My cool throne is training camp fights. Kansas City had a training camp fight. So I just like that because then Andy Reid gets a chance to get in front of the reporters and probably say something like, hey, guys are just sick of hitting each other. They want to
Yeah.
hit somebody else.
Yeah.
That's my sign that football is officially
They're
back.
they're ready to play someone else.
Yeah, that's why I've said that about wars and aliens. Like, I think planet Earth could use a good alien invasion because we're sick of beating each other up,
Not
fighting
the one
each
that's
other.
coming in the football
No,
season.
fuck that. It would unite us. We're sick of hitting each other. We want to take out.
What if they say we're going to have to pause football to fight the aliens?
Or if it's
Maybe
like a
you can
Space Jam
afford to do that.
Monstars
I can't
situation.
afford to do
I
that.
can't afford to do
I
that.
can't afford to lose football for a week.
Actually, it's
Actually,
probably the other
help
way.
me.
It
Yeah,
would be.
no,
It would be.
absolutely.
We can't afford to have another football season.
we can't afford to
Yeah.
have. We can't afford to go to 18 games.
No.
Cannot.
I will never financially recover from that.
I cannot. All right. My hot seat. I have two. The first is Emmanuel Clase because he is under investigation for betting. This is just a Guardians thing, huh?
Yeah.
I
you
don't
see
really
this?
understand it.
Did you hear about this? Shohei Ohtani wants to play for the Guardians. You see this?
Ooh.
You hear about that?
Ooh.
Hear that one?
Is that true?
No, you pay.
Ipe should be the all-time translator for the Guardians.
That would be very funny.
Yeah.
But I saw some of the clips of him pitching, and it's like complete speculation what they're looking into right now. But the speculation is his first pitches were laughably, comically, hilariously bad.
Yeah, and it's tough for the Guardians because I think he was definitely like a piece that could have been traded, and they could have gotten a lot back for him because the Guardians are kind of in that middle ground where they're not really, they're probably not going to make the wild card, and trading a closer of his caliber would get you a lot back. Now, what do you do?
I don't know.
Still trade for him
There might be some teams.
if he promises he didn't do it?
Yeah, promise you won't gamble anymore.
Promise you didn't do it, and then we'll make sure that you can play for us. All right, my other hot seat is Bryson because there was a clip. Bryson's clips. My theory with Bryson DeChambeau is that and it's not some novel theory, but obviously he was not liked. He hired a really good PR team. He did YouTube Golf, which is YouTube Golf channel's awesome. He kind of got everyone back on his side.
He made peace with the fire ants.
Made peace with the fire ants, and then he was like, I can do this on my own, and then stopped paying his high-level PR team. And now we're getting Bryson kind of back because there was a clip that went out of him yelling at a fan saying, what was it? I love the banter, but you can't say miss it.
I think that was like a rep for Liv.
Okay.
I don't think that was at like.
But you can say miss it. You're allowed to say miss it.
I mean, if we learned anything from the Brooksy fiasco, if Bryson tells people to stop saying something, that generally works. They generally listen, right?
Yeah.
And they won't just say that all the time every time he takes a shot.
Definitely. You can say miss it. Don't you agree?
Yes,
You can say miss it.
you can.
So it sounds like you don't.
I don't think he wasn't saying that to a fan. I think he was saying that to like, he was made a comment towards like a rep of the league or whatever, and it got caught.
So one of the
But
reps of the league was saying
Why was he
miss it.
saying it to the rep?
Because he was mad. He missed it probably.
Was he mad at a fan or was
I don't
he mad
disagree
at
with
the
your
Other
take
people
either.
can say
I don't-
miss it.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, you agree that he's maybe stopped paying the PR firm
yeah.
because it does feel.
Well, I think
we're
it's like when
sliding
Bryson
back.
is in his natural element, or like when he can control his YouTube channel and stuff. His videos are great.
They are.
Very watchable. But I think when you see his natural personality, it's still like a little bit. He's just a perfectionist. Like he's a super like OCD perfectionist.
Like you.
No,
You're a perfectionist for sure.
not quite.
You aim for perfection.
No.
You're a big time perfection. All right, my cool throne is Luka is skinny.
Yeah, he looks great.
He looks awesome.
So credit to Nico,
Credit to Nico. Credit to
GM
Nico.
of the year.
Yeah. I don't.
So he's on the cover of Men's Fitness right now. So he went from being traded because he was too fat to play sports to being the epitome of male fitness. Good for him.
Good for him. Also, still kind of crazy it took that long to get in shape, but we all take our different journeys.
We need wake up calls.
I just don't understand how you can play that much basketball and be fat.
Takes some hard work.
It takes a lot of hard work.
Takes a lot of hard work. He was committed to it.
Do you think it was easy for him to lose the weight? And he's like, damn, I should have probably done this.
I think he probably just started smoking.
What if he just skipped lunch and he just lost all the weight?
He probably just he hired a professional chef,
Right.
Like an in-house chef.
Yeah.
So he credited his diet. He credited his new body to a gluten-free diet.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So he's a pussy.
Is that going to affect him on the court?
I don't. He looks great. Looks like he's in fantastic shape. I would also like to add that we today with the seafood, a lot of that seafood is gluten free. We could also be on our way to looking like Luka.
Yeah, true. I had
wake up tomorrow morning.
15 crackers. with
So
my
much
soup.
gluten free. That's a little bit of gluten, but
Yeah.
Just have some like fried shrimp.
shrimp gluten free. The fried not so much.
What about the ice cream?
Ice cream gluten.
My parents
So
just
that-
brought a million hoagies for
Yeah.
us.
Are they gluten free?
They're not.
Okay.
All right,
What
so
about the
we're
donuts?
So excited for one of
we
those.
can still get there.
Okay. All right. My other cool throne is Maction because this guy went viral for defending Maction honor on a YouTube comment. This is from T King 701. He said, "Congrats on your 5-star recruits and $100 million facilities, SEC fans." Meanwhile, the Mac is out here playing real football in front of 14 people in a raccoon on Tuesday night during a blizzard. You ever seen a punter throw a touchdown to a long snapper while the scoreboard's on fire? Didn't think so. While you're all busy arguing over which frat-funded dynasty is slightly less fraudulent, Toledo's cooking up a triple reverse flea flicker in a game that ends 43-42. I remember that game. After 6 missed PATs and a goalpost gets stolen. That's not football. That's Maction. You wouldn't survive 1 quarter in Ypsilanti.
It's a great point.
I love this guy.
It's a great point.
I need more from him.
I like
T-King.
I like the part about you guys spend all your time arguing with each other over which team is less fraudulent. Mm-hmm. That's what college sports
That's
is.
facts.
That's why we love that game.
You wouldn't survive 1 quarter in Ypsilanti. That's a fact. Okay. Hot seat, cool throne. This is a big one.
So my hot seat today is there was another CEO-based rug pull that happened here recently.
Okay.
There's a esports organization and collective, FaZe Banks, is the current CEO of FaZe Clan, and so what had happened was there's a rug pull here. MLG is a meme coin, so they pumped the meme coin earlier in the year. FaZe Banks was on Aiden Ross's stream with a few of his crypto-based gentlemen,
pulled us.
and with a couple of his crypto-based gentlemen, and it's strictly about the meme coin. Strictly about the
Okay,
meme coin.
yeah, this is a meme
So
coin
much-
hot seat.
Yes, and so they introduced it to the audience. audience bought
Community,
in
the community.
to the community. Yes, to the introduced to the
They
community.
introduced the project to the community.
This has utility. This will be great for everyone.
Sure.
We should check this out. And there's no way to say for sure if he did do it or did not do it.
Well,
Hopefully
he
did not do
specifically
it.
said he made a statement said he didn't.
He did. That's the tricky part.
believe
Is it's
him.
like
Okay.
it's like two words against each other right now, and it's like if he didn't do it, you hate to see that because it's such a stain on your reputation to say, oh, you basically robbed all these people blind.
I have a question.
And if so, yes, sir.
Has there ever been a meme coin that was launched that wasn't a rug pull?
That's a great
Trump
question.
coin.
Probably
Yeah.
not.
All right. Yeah, that's solid. Good utility. Dogecoin.
Bitcoin?
I still do hold a significant part of my investments are tied up in Doge right now.
Long-term Doge.
Waiting for the moon.
I like that.
Okay, so what's the coin at right now? Is it like done?
I know the coin is tanked, yes, sir.
All right.
What does this have to do with?
Who do you want to be the new FaZe CEO?
They introduced FaZe Rug as the new CEO of FaZe Clan, temporary CEO, as FaZe Banks has stepped down.
FaZe Banks stepped down.
He did step down. He said he's stepping away from the internet, stepping away from his.
Oh, this is a big story.
His role as CEO, and I just want to say, everybody, be careful. Maybe don't mess with meme coins.
Okay.
Maybe it's not a good territory. So he's in the hot seat because if he did it, not cool. If he didn't do it, that's super unfortunate for people to say.
Okay.
What would you do differently if you were CEO of FaZe?
I just probably wouldn't get in the meme coin game.
Yeah. And what does FaZe do?
A collective entertainment organization.
And what do they do?
All sorts of things. So they'll do like lots of
Merchandise.
YouTube videos, product as well. So
what is
clothes,
it? What are the
hard goods.
YouTube videos about?
They'll I seen one the other day. Somebody bought their mother a car. That was a beautiful thing.
Who are their biggest guys?
Some of the biggest guys include former CEO.
He's stepped down.
Yeah.
He does a lot of lifestyle stuff. So just like
But he's not there anymore.
What's
He's not
their
there
core
anymore.
business?
Lifestyle,
and
product.
then Rug, the second CEO, he does a lot of lifestyle stuff as well.
Okay, what's their core
A little
business?
bit family friendly.
How'd they get famous?
They've got the internet would be the core there. They do have like some side hustles they get into that is like gaming related.
I actually kind of I think I'm gonna lift my ban on you talking about gaming just because every time you talk about it, like an account with like 5 million followers tweets like shout out Zach from Pardon My Take.
Yeah.
I don't know if FaZe is going to be doing that one tomorrow.
What
Well,
about
I mean, they
Aiden?
say hey, lifestyle. They're a lifestyle brand.
Aiden might say something nice about you.
I
He seems like a straight shooter.
I just want to say rug pulls aren't cool. I hope he didn't do it. It's sorry to see people lose money. And you're right that this did have to do with gaming. I didn't think that it did because I was trying to focus more on the meme coin thing. That's on me.
Yeah.
Have you been rug pulled?
I'm not good enough with. I'm not even good enough with like a
that's
savings
good.
account to get
I
into
felt
crypto.
bad by
Yeah.
the way you said that. I felt a little personal.
No, I did get got on like an NFT situation.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
were you Top Shot guy?
Not a Top Shot guy. Like a.
What was the NFT situation?
I don't even remember what it was called, but it sounded so good on Twitter, and I was like, well, maybe.
Was it one of those,
I
like
lost like
fake
$500.
horses?
It was worse. It was like a doodle of just like a dude.
For a while, we got paid in
I think it
board
was
apes.
called like Doodle Bros. I was like, I can
Bros?
get in on this.
Lost
Yes.
everything.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's worth maybe 60 cents now.
Okay. Hold on to that.
You want a Marcus Smart Top Shot? I got one for you.
You don't want that.
I'll trade you the
Yeah.
Doodle Bro for the Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
What about
Nice.
Alex Caruso chase down block top shot?
That actually might have gone up.
Yeah, I should check it.
Yeah.
I'm open to some trades. I can check it out.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, your cool turn.
My cool turn was Luka's body because he is looking hot now.
I'm sorry for taking that.
So that's on me. I should have come with multiple
two.
cool thrones. I would like to give
Got the two.
Well, you did none.
No, I had a
That's
cool
not
throne.
true.
Yeah.
That's not
I had a
true.
cool throne. I had 3 of them.
I would like to say my
Three
alternate
couples.
cool throne would be Max's lovely parents coming and bringing treats for everybody
Yep.
today. I think that was awesome.
Great treats.
That was an all-time.
Also
move.
confirmed.
Lovely parents, Max.
Max's mom enjoys us riling Max up. She was like, I belly laugh in the car. So he's used that sometimes against us, being like, my mom's not gonna like this. She loves
She
it.
also said there's things that she doesn't like.
Was it? Oh, the girl
toss.
conversation.
No, she said that was
that
funny.
was funny.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I wasn't
Yeah,
there
she
for
said.
that part.
I believe the direct quote was, "I was listening to the girl conversation in the car from Monday's Part of My Take, and I was belly laughing.
Yeah.
as loud
We have
as
a
I
truce
could."
to the girl con.
That's true because
Yeah, we
you thought the
That was
sleep
the first fight
you
of the
thought
weekend.
the sleep
That felt like a month ago.
sleep talking almost broke up this podcast. We just sat at Ravens facility yelling about Max
Well, Big Cat
being
started going
alleged
up
being a
to
pedophile.
every employee of the Ravens
Agreed with us.
would come up to our area, and the first thing Big Cat would do was ask them a loaded question to be like, this guy's a pedophile. And it was people that I don't know, and it was without context. And it was like, Max is a pedophile, which is literally the worst thing that you could possibly say about another. It's worse to be called a pedophile than a murderer. Like, pedophile is by far the worst thing that you could say. And it was because I said I like girls, which is like such a common,
Stop saying
which
that.
is such a common thing. And everyone on the internet just kept on coming up with responses that I should have had. And I am
Would you like
bad.
to unload him real quick?
Gilmore Girls, or wait, no, Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Golden Girls
Girls
was the,
about a high
was the
schooler.
first one. No, that's also incorrect.
think she
Rory
was in high
Gilmore
school,
was
so-
definitely high
How about
school.
the mom?
Well,
And
that's
it's
what we're
about
talking
the both of them.
Okay.
It's about
And the grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You spent a lot of time
Girlfriend.
watching a kid show.
Yep.
What?
Girlfriend.
Go ahead. Girlfriend is good.
Yep.
We said girlfriend though.
Yep.
Yep. You guys said girlfriend.
Saturdays are for the boys.
Girl on
That
girl
was bad.
porn.
That was girl. Yep. You guys said that one.
My favorite look, because I was guilty as charged. I was asking very loaded questions. Was when Max almost, I think he kind of stormed off because I asked Mike, who you heard earlier in the show, who was a former NYPD detective. I said, if you got a call to the station, they said there's a missing girl. What would you be looking for? He's like, someone under 18. I was like, there you go. Max like, this is fucking bullshit. It's a loaded question.
He's been pretty upset. We did call a truce.
Yeah, we got
You had to calm down, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that was Monday. That feels like 10 years ago. The podcast almost broke up over that.
Just one point of data. I did look up age of consent in Italy. That's 14 years old. So there you go, Max.
I have a
That's probably
question.
where it came from.
I have a question for the two of you.
Probably where it came
Italian?
from.
I have a question for you.
Okay, can I ask first?
Yeah.
I want to talk about the two fights that happened this weekend. One person got accused of pedophilia to random strangers for 3 hours, and the other person
Was lied to.
was. Who got more angry between the two of us?
Yeah, Hank. It was Hank.
was
Easily,
way
easily
angry.
Hank.
Hank was way angrier. Can you answer my question now?
Oh yeah, you didn't ask it yet. I was trying to think of what you asked me.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite age of a girl?
See, you've been trying.
We'll answer.
I-
He will not answer that
I
question.
will not answer that.
He will not answer
I
that
don't
question.
think there's a good answer.
Damning. Damning.
Very damning. Very damning. All right. Well, perfect segue because we're going to do Mount Rushmore. So let's do it. Mount Rushmore of TV moms. Mm-hmm. And,
Max, don't take 16 pregnant.
yep.
Don't take.
You said that joke.
Don't take the chick from Juno.
You've already said this joke.
I said it to
all
Max.
day.
I said it to Max one time.
All right. For clarification on the graphic, I think it should be the name of the mom and then parentheses TV show. Does that make
Yes,
sense?
yes.
Yeah.
Not the actress. So it's name of the mom, then the TV show.
I just want to say I have complete and total confidence in my boy Hank. We started Notes app, and Hank just said, I got the ball. And then he loaded up some terrible, terrible names to the list just to make me sweat, I hope. I think it was just him being like a faceless terrorist creating this list. But Hank, you got this. I have faith in you.
Your first, Hank? Oh, Memes, do
No.
you have anything you want to say
Are we second or third?
to Hank? Now that it's 20, what is it, 23, 22, 21? So they've won back-to-back Mount Rushmores. Anything you want to say? Keep that same energy?
Great job, Hank.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay.
Thanks.
That's not the same energy.
Thank you.
Great job,
That's the
Hank.
Same energy.
Thank you.
What? No.
When you went after Zach,
No, Zach was Zach.
for being like,
Zach
oh, you
was
guys
asking for
quit
picks.
so early.
I would just like making conversation in the booth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
No,
actually
no, you
stayed
were
strong
trying
and
to
stayed
get
true to ourselves.
Yeah.
Hank's quit
Not
like
after
5
you
times.
had a whole tizzy and you're like, I want Mount Rushmore to end. I fucking hate
Well, I
this
just
show.
wanted football to be back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It
Don't
is
we
back
all?
Thursday.
Yeah. Thank God.
Me and
All
you
right.
are going to suck at this Mount Rushmore, by the
What's
way.
the? You guys have second pick?
First?
You guys have first. You guys
We're
have
not
second.
happy about.
Yeah, because we went second last time.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. We've been doing this for 9 years and we still don't know how to do it.
Yeah, we went first last time. Game 7.
I'm putting my hand up. I still don't like. I say it to Zach every time. I'm like, what pick do we have?
Yeah.
When we go in a very specific order every time.
All right, Hank.
Screenshot my email. Can I take a photo of the list?
Yes. All right, but don't show them. He's got his meta glasses.
I'm gonna go
on.
meta
Be careful.
glasses.
He's got
We're
his
gonna
meta
do
glasses
it behind
on.
the scenes.
He's got his meta glasses on, so be careful.
How are you feeling about Mount Rushmore?
I feel actually really strong about this.
Okay, great.
Our friendship is as strong as ever.
All right, so say the name of the character and then say the show, obviously.
we're not going to be good.
So
at this.
it's just TV moms.
TV moms.
Yeah.
TV moms.
Not best TV moms, just TV moms.
TV,
Yeah.
I think
Oh
I
my God.
I think I said
Yeah.
best.
I'm stalling.
Yeah, TV moms.
No, let's just rip it.
Best
Yeah,
is
rip it.
redundant. It's the
Rip
Mount
it.
Rushmore TV
Rip it.
moms.
Just rip it. Just rip it.
We're gonna play it safe.
Okay. No, rip it.
Timmy Taylor, Friday Night Lights.
Okay, good pick. Good pick. That wasn't ripping it. I want you
That
to
was-
rip it.
We were bouncing through 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got a couple.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Marge Simpson from
Okay.
The Simpsons.
Great
Great
pick.
Hank.
Okay.
Good
We're
start.
going to go with, I think we go 2 and 6. Keep it in the middle. Stay strong.
2, 6, 2. What do you think about? What do you think about 4? Just as an idea off. It's.
Okay. If you'd like to do that, we can.
What do you, I just. You think is 2, 4 cool? I think 4 is strong.
All right, go. Let's do it. You say them both. Let's go.
You ripped 2. I ripped 4.
All right. We were gonna go Lois Griffin. We actually liked her more than Marge, but
Really?
one or the other. It was if you guys took Lois, we were gonna take Marge. If we took, it was gonna basically be
Yeah,
that.
fair.
Love Lois Griffin.
Great pick.
All right.
would
Have you
also-
ever seen
Hotter. She's hotter.
She is hotter. She's
Oh, when Marge puts her hair down, though.
no, but she, Peter. Oh,
Yeah.
Peter. Yeah, there's something hot about that.
Peter.
There's something hot about that.
We would also like to take Aunt Becky from Full House.
Yes, Lori Loughlin. Yes.
Good pick.
Yes.
Wait,
She is.
what's her name?
Aunt Becky.
Okay.
What season did she become a mom?
She was a mom at the end. She had twins, twin boys.
Twin boys. Late
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
But her name is Aunt Becky.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
But she's a mom.
All right.
Yeah, hot mom too,
She is hot.
and dangerous.
She is hot.
Went
a
to
great
jail.
mother.
And a great mother in real life.
But bad taste in men. John
Yes,
Stamos, John Stamos.
yes,
Really
yes.
not a mom. I mean, that's really
Her name's
she's
Aunt
barely a
Becky.
mom, but that's fine.
John Stamos.
What are you talking
bad
about? She
news.
was a mom.
Announcing her motherhood.
Yeah.
Stay away.
You're taking away her children?
Whoa.
What are you,
No, I'm
ice?
not.
No, she
I'm
was
not.
mom
I'm
towards the
not.
end.
What are you,
I'm not.
fucking
I
ice,
just-
dude?
When I think of Aunt Becky, I think of
Okay.
Aunt.
All right.
Well,
Well, I mean,
that's
she
her
was
name.
very motherly in the whole show.
It's a good pick.
Okay.
Speaking of moms that are kind of not really moms, but we're gonna go with the mother of dragons, Daenerys Targaryen.
Great pick.
Okay.
Great pick, Hank.
Cool.
That is a good pick.
Great pick. Awesome
Memes,
pick. by
that
Hank.
actually, when Meme says that, I've noticed something about him. He doesn't think it's a good pick.
No, I think it's a good pick. That just means we have our picks on.
No, we had that on our list.
No, but there's two. There's two of those.
She doesn't have any children.
Dragons.
Yeah.
You can get
She
you
didn't
can
birth
rip.
them.
You can rip. I think
She
that-
raised them.
I
like
think
being a
that-
dog.
Yeah, she
Oh.
literally came out of the fire.
We have two.
with eggs and came out with
All right.
children.
She's not the stepmom. She's
She
the mom that
also
stepped
she
up.
also had whatever.
Actually, no. You go.
Yeah.
You go.
What?
You
No,
go.
Hank's
You
right.
just go.
Hold on. Hank's cooking.
Nice
She had a whatever?
Yeah, he's right.
No,
Go on.
what's the
He'll
correct
tell you.
verbiage I'm thinking of?
Just say.
C-section?
She was pregnant and the baby died.
Miscarriage.
Oh.
Miscarriage.
Yeah. Okay.
Great,
How did you not
great
know
point. Hank.
miscarriage?
I didn't want to say. I just didn't want to.
Glad he went down that road.
Yeah.
Will you guys be going or? You have 2 picks.
We are going to go with Gloria from Modern Family,
Okay.
All right.
Sofia Vergara.
Okay. And then your next pick?
We're panicking.
I feel like that was just a boobs pick. Was that a boobs
Yeah,
pick?
that was a boobs
straight-
pick.
Okay.
That was a
Boobs
straight.
pick.
She's
they play.
She's
That
a
was a straight-
phenomenal mom.
That was a straight boobs pick. You think?
I
I don't know. I never seen the show.
haven't seen it completely. They spoiled it.
Come on.
Should we rip it?
Yeah, just right.
All right, Carmela Soprano. We don't know.
No.
I mean, she great acting.
Yeah. No.
Bad
we
pick.
knew that. We knew that.
Bad pick.
We knew that. We
No.
panicked. We
No.
panicked.
She just won't let Tony live.
My favorite scene. I've been rewatching the whole Sopranos when they separate and Tony's like moving out, and he somberly goes into the house to pack up all his stuff, but the only thing he goes to the fridge and he gets the cold cuts out. And
Yeah.
he tells the kids that he's leaving. He puts the cold cuts in his bag and then heads out.
Oh yeah.
I think that's good
great
third round
piece of
value.
cinema.
Okay.
It was third round pick.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a miss. It's okay.
Okay.
Soprano. Just the name works on a graphic.
Well,
I
that's
think,
just
though.
pan. That's
Anything
come on.
crazy.
What are we
That's
doing
fine.
then?
We
What
can
are we
do it.
doing Mount
Like-
Rushmore for if we're just doing it for the graphic?
I feel like
That's all Max does. That's all he's ever done. That's the only reason he's good at this game.
That's crazy what you
That's
just
not-
said.
He's calling you a graphic
Meme said that he
merchant.
saw it.
You're a graphic merchant.
Saw a
If
couple
that's
seasons.
what you're doing.
They spoiled it.
I think when you compare her to Olivia Soprano, she's a great TV mom.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are going to go with not the best mother, but a great TV mother, Lucille Bluth.
Great pick, Hank.
Yeah.
Great
Arrested
pick.
Good pick.
Development.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's a
really
good
good pick.
That old C word.
Mother boy.
That's a show I have seen.
Mother boy. Okay. Can we be strong here?
What you think? 6?
Let's be strong.
That's what I say when I'm about to get
strong.
jacked the fuck
might
up.
have
Let's fucking be strong. All right. I think it's you got to stay in the middle with 6,
Yes.
and then you either go 7 or 5. I think maybe 7.
7 or 5.
Yeah. I like them both.
7 or 5.
Yeah. I think we go 6, 7.
I think I would.
Okay, so
Okay,
this
we
is
can go
us
6, 7.
very much not being graphic merchants because she is, I would say, the best mother in all of these picks, mother-wise in terms of the sitcom. It's Claire Huxtable on The Cosby Show. She's a quintessential mother.
All right. You a big fan of the show?
I'm a fan of Claire Huxtable. Again, we're not being merchants for the graphic.
Yeah, no, I thought about doing. See, you guys fucked me. I thought about this, but you would have said I was a pedophile if I said.
no.
if I said
Bill
Yes,
Cosby.
you would have. You would have called.
fair point.
I have multiple
Max is
picks on
making-
here that I didn't say because you would have said I was a pedophile.
Okay. You agree she's a great mother.
How many pedophiles did you think about when you're making this list?
I thought about you guys calling me a fucking pedophile, and this guy's a pedophile because he likes Bill Cosby.
No, wait,
point.
Yeah.
weren't they of age? The
Max is making some good points.
I don't know.
I don't think that's what he went to jail for.
All right, so you're pro rape?
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. Definitely not.
Yep.
I didn't pick Bill Cosby, bro. I didn't pick Bill Cosby.
You picked his wife. Probably knew all about it.
His wife, his fictional wife.
How does it feel?
It feels fine because I'm not panicking like you. You want me to panic like you?
Well, you would.
You said
just
I'm
brought-
right.
Well, you also brought it up like 50 times.
Well, no, that's not true. It was like 100. All right, and then our last one, we're gonna pick the better mom from the show they just picked, Claire Dunphy, from Modern Family.
Yeah.
She's,
Yep.
I mean, she's the best.
Good mom.
She's,
Just died in Happy Gilmore.
yeah, and she also is like,
Spoiler.
listen, I love Sofia Vergara, but like, in our dumb male brains, we're like, she's insane. Claire Dunphy's like,
Boobs.
Yeah.
I could maybe date her.
Yeah. No,
even though I can't, but in
But
your head,
maybe.
yeah, you're like, and she's so cool and fun.
Seems down to earth.
Yeah,
Like she'd go for a guy like me, probably.
yeah, right. Like
Oh, you're
she's
right.
got an idiot husband.
I got
Guys,
shot.
this is a terrible take, but continue.
What are you talking about?
This makes her a better mom.
Sophia Vergara.
I understand what, but
It's moms.
She's
We're not talking.
yeah. We're not talking
talking
sex
milfs.
symbols, dude.
Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not.
Go
gonna
on.
Get mad.
How are you getting?
I'm not gonna get mad.
It's our last pick.
Yeah.
We are going to go with Kitty from That 70s Show.
Okay.
Good pick, Hank.
Another one that I thought I was gonna get.
Jesus Christ! You're seeing what because of
Who?
Danny Masterson?
Yeah, you got
She wasn't his mom.
Who was his mom?
but there, Ashton
knew.
Kutcher.
But she knew.
There was shit going on during that show.
Hey, not while it was on the air.
We're not talking
while it
about
was
the
on air.
actresses.
I think that's
We're not
wrong.
talking
so
about
lost.
actresses.
Wrong because
was
the
so
Ashton
lost.
Kutcher shit was going on during that show.
was
wasn't
all-
it?
it was-
That's
Danny
true.
Masterson.
We're picking. You realize we're picking characters?
I know you guys fucked me up. You guys fucking called me a pedophile for 3 days, and I didn't want it to happen again.
It was only after Kitty got out of the picture that all those kids went astray. She was a great mom.
Also,
She
you
wasn't a
gotta
great-
separate
she
the
wasn't
art from
great
the
mom.
artist a little bit.
Yeah.
At least the Bill Cosby one, it's like that's his direct wife.
Yeah.
You can make that joke.
But it's also
Kitty was
yeah,
not there.
yeah.
Her,
and these
her-
are again
Yeah.
fictional
Yes,
characters
correct.
we're talking about. We're not picking the actresses. We're picking the fictional characters.
You guys have made bigger stretches before, for sure.
I got a question for you guys.
Is that a good pick?
How,
though,
how
Max?
many?
Did you have it on your
how
list?
many? Hey Max.
Wait, so
how
that's
many?
the multiple?
How many people? How many people did Tony Soprano kill?
I didn't watch the show.
A lot of murders.
I would.
A lot of murders.
That's
I'd
not
be
as
so
bad, though.
happy for you.
Being
to
a pedophile is
call me a
worse.
murderer.
How many times did Carmela look the other way?
Yeah.
Because she got a nice fancy new ring.
Yeah.
How many times, Max?
I'm welcoming this.
She emotionally
Bad.
cheated on Tony with
Bad.
the priest
Bad.
and with Furio.
Racism.
Rio.
Homophobia.
She almost got Furio murdered.
I don't care about this.
Just stacking them up.
And she let Tony.
She actually bang Furio.
No, just emotionally.
Emotionally.
She did also.
lost. It doesn't matter.
She let Tony talk to her daughter's boyfriend.
That's what I'm saying. Racism.
In a very racist way.
Racism, homophobia with
wait,
veto.
wait,
Yep.
pull the list back up.
I think our list sucks. They fucked me.
Great job, Hank. We're so back. Great job by Hank.
Relax.
It's
That
good
relax, but it's not his mom.
It doesn't matter. They picked
shouldn't have
fucking
brought
Aunt
it
Becky.
up.
Okay. That's
Oh,
a
you
good
guys
pick.
picked
we have a
Aunt
good
Becky.
list.
No,
No,
we did.
this is
We didn't pick Aunt Becky.
That's on me.
You take
Aunt
this good
Becky
pick?
was a good pick.
It's just a problem.
That was on
Aunt
Zach.
Viv is our
And Viv,
pick.
great mom.
Which one?
The character.
Second one.
Oh, we're actually playing that.
Which one? No, there's two different people.
I said second one.
No, you literally just said we are talking about fictional characters.
Right.
We are taking the
I
character
know,
of
but it
Aunt
was a
Viv.
completely different
That's
woman.
the answer.
So it was clearly there was a clone of Aunt Viv.
That is the answer.
All right, but
Second?
if you had to pick,
Second
Nope.
one?
You
Second one or first
you
one?
literally just made this statement.
So you're into trafficking because what they did to Aunt Viv 1, we don't know.
What?
Aunt
She
Viv
just
1
disappeared.
was far superior. It was,
want more
easy,
money.
it was an
Fine.
easy question.
Fine. That's the pick.
She disappeared.
Aunt Viv is the pick.
Okay.
I think
So
we're gonna
wait, you just yelled at
think we're
us
gonna
for
get-
picking Aunt Becky, and then you picked an aunt.
Well, yeah, but she was.
No,
a mom
that's
the
what I
whole
said.
show.
Yeah, but so
Well,
was Aunt Becky.
His
Pretty much.
response was,
I mean, there was no mom because she died, dude.
yeah, but
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I think like Uncle Joey could have been a better pick for
mom?
mom.
Mom, what?
Okay.
Because
Now
they
we're
replaced
getting-
the
Now we're
role
getting
of
into
the mom.
bad
Great
spots.
Great
We're getting
counterpoint,
into some
Max.
bad spots
They
there.
Aunt
was
Becky
bad
didn't
what you
replace
just
the
said.
role of the mom.
That was bad.
Uncle Jesse and not Uncle Joey. He wasn't ever an uncle. That is a weird thing.
Oh man,
He wasn't even
in
an
a
uncle, and
bad
you're giving him
spot.
mom.
What?
He wasn't.
They replaced the role of the mom. Aunt Becky did not replace.
No,
the
but
role
you're
of
just saying the
mom.
guy that isn't even an uncle, a real uncle, he's now a mom.
What? Are you?
All
What
right,
is your
honorable
argument
mentions.
Right now?
Max, you need to straighten yourself out.
You guys.
We have a good list.
Only one that
Our list sucks.
there's two on our list that didn't get taken, and
No, I'm
that's
mad.
Estelle Costanza.
Yeah.
Great mom for
And-
Jordan.
Also, Marie Barone. Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never watched that
Great
show
one.
though.
Oh, yeah.
Peg Bundy.
Peg Bundy, we had on our list.
Great mom.
Jill Taylor, Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Great mom.
What about Roseanne?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. She's a good mom.
She's a good mom.
Yeah. good
Better
mom.
better mom than when she's not being a mom.
Yeah. Linda Belcher,
Who's she?
Bob's Burgers. We neither of us
Okay.
watched it, so we didn't want to pander. But
All right.
I guess she's
I watch
big.
that show.
She's big.
She's good mom.
Yeah.
Would have been a good pick.
No one want to take Cersei?
Thought
Nah.
about it.
Susie from
She bad
Curb
mom.
probably wouldn't play, but I do love her character.
Yeah.
She's very funny.
I almost said Lori Gilmore at the end just to say fuck you guys.
She is actually a great mom. And
Yeah.
hot.
You could have.
I thought about taking him.
I watched
What
that
did
show.
you just say?
She was a great.
One of the
mom.
Gilmore girls is hot.
The mom.
He said,
Yeah,
we're talking about
God,
moms,
this
now,
guy
not
is
girls.
he's losing
Girls
his mind.
was Monday.
He's losing his mind.
This is moms.
He's literally lost his mind.
Max, you think about taking
It's crazy.
you think about taking Juno? Was Juno on your list?
You guys.
He's losing his mind.
You guys are.
Harriet Winslow from
Yep. Good mom.
what is it? Urkel.
Family Matters.
Family Matters, yeah. The mom from what was the fuck? I can't even think right now.
The second Aunt Viv was on my list.
Boy Meets World. That mom was cool.
Amy Matthews.
I like
Amy
her.
Matthews.
Oh, what? And the mom from Seventh Heaven. I couldn't think of her name though.
Oh well, the guy. The
True.
I
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that
What did
one.
he say?
Oh my god.
What did he
That just
say?
reminded me of one of the funniest. I'm not gonna.
Max,
I won't get into it.
did
I'll
you-
send it to you after?
Did you think about taking the Duggars?
Oh my god.
Mrs. Duggar.
I don't know what that is.
Did you think about taking Kate from John and Kate Plus 8?
We had Cartman's mom.
The mom from Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh yeah,
Great
you
pick.
had that list.
Oh,
You
what
had that
about
there.
what about
pick names.
Jane, whatever her last name is from Malcolm in the Middle?
Yes,
Great mom character.
UW Madison grad.
Oh, really?
She was like the most famous person, not an athlete. So just hold on to that one.
Great actress.
Peggy Hill, King of the Hill.
Peggy Hill.
Yeah.
Good pick. Yeah.
Carol Brady. I don't know. There's old shows like who cares?
Never really watched it, yeah.
I've watched maybe an episode of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. We got any others? Good Mount Rushmore. We gotta get
Moms.
straight. We gotta get him out. We gotta get
good,
straight.
though.
in
This
that.
We got to get out of the. We gotta.
We
Grit
need
week's
some
got to
hoagies.
end.
We need
Grit week's gotta end.
Grit week's gone too far.
We need to go back to chill week.
We have a good list.
Do we?
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's get to our interviews. We got John Harbaugh, Roquan Smith, and then we are going to finish with some guys on chicks.
Before we get to John Harbaugh, is brought to you by our great friends at Chevy. We've got a Chevy Silverado here on the road with us. It's getting us around. We love the Chevy Silverado. It's the official truck of Grit Week. We're not just showing up. We're rolling in America's #1 truck in initial quality and dependability. It's the Chevy Silverado. It's a longtime partner of Part of My Take, and it's our favorite truck. It's all about grit. The truck is built like a championship team, strength, capability, ready to take on anything in its path. The Chevy Silverado, all grit, no quit. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Head to Chevy.com to learn more and build your own Chevy Silverado. And now here is John Harbaugh and then Roquan Smith.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, 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 very special guest, recurring guest.
We came up one very short on that.
Very.
Good coaching point.
Maybe you'll get the extra very this year. It is
That's a
Grit
good
Week
point.
presented by Hey Dude. It is Coach John Harbaugh, recurring guest, and we start every Grit Week interview the same. How would you define the word grit?
Grit. Grit is being able, I wish you'd have given me a heads up on that, but grit is, I would say grit, you know it when you see it. It's the ability basically to not care what happens to you and just keep going. They say, I read this this summer. I'm going to try to get it right. We may have to do a couple takes on this, but they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Then I read this, and it was from World War II concentration, Holocaust type deal. What doesn't kill me doesn't bother me. What doesn't kill me doesn't bother me.
That's
like,
grit.
Think about it.
That's-
That
I'm
is
not
grit.
dead. I'm
Yeah.
not dead.
I'm not dead. You
I'm
didn't
not
kill
dead.
me.
You can't bother me. You can't get
Yeah.
to me.
That's great. Who's
Maybe
the
that's
grit?
I think that's the definition of grit.
I like
what
that
doesn't kill me
definition.
doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Is there a guy that stands out as the grittiest player you've ever coached?
Hey, we had some gritty guys. You know, you think about Ray Lewis is pretty gritty. Ed Reed, kind of gritty. Kelly Gregg, here's a gritty one for you. A lot of grit in Ravens world.
Danny Woodhead.
Gritty
Grit.
guy, gritty golfer too. Gritty golfer.
Yeah.
Trying
Good
to,
golfer.
yeah, he is. Has he made it? He hasn't made the tour yet though, has he?
No.
He told me he was going to make the tour.
He came like one stroke away from qualifying for the U.S. Open
Did he?
a couple years ago. Yeah. So he's damn good
He's
at
good.
golf.
Yeah.
Patrick Ricard, I would say also pretty gritty.
Kind of gritty.
Gritty dude.
Yeah, and you got to be gritty to line up go against Patrick Ricard too,
That's true.
because that could kill you.
Yep.
Actually,
All right, so first day of pads. We're here in Baltimore. What does it feel like first? Do you still get that juice first day of pads where it's like you feel the energy, you feel something different?
you do. It's a little different. Like you walk in, the guys are always. We have an intense group of guys. They're locked in, very intentional about everything they do, and then just a little more locked in. Just dial it up a couple more notches. Guys are ready. Football's played in pads. You know, that's how football's played. Flag football is not played in pads, but football is played in pads. That's how we do it. So finally, we get to practice the game.
Yeah. It's a great time of year. I noticed you've been getting jacked recently. I saw you on last
You
year's
noticed
Hard
that?
Knocks.
Yes.
I saw a video. You were squatting 405 pounds for reps.
At 62 years old.
Is that what you're up to 405 now?
405 for 8 reps. It was
That's
8 reps.
pretty
To be clear.
intense.
I mean, a lot of people wanted to criticize the type of bar it was, but that's a squat bar. Now I get it, but you know, at 62, putting that bar on your back would be, I don't know how smart that would be, but our guys use the same bar.
Yeah.
I was kind of happy with it. We were going for 2. That was the goal, to get 2. I mean, you put 405 in there. I just want to get it off the rack.
Yeah,
I mean, getting it off the
seriously.
rack was, but once you get, sometimes it's like anything else. Once you get going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you go.
Didn't kill you. Can't
Didn't
bother you.
go. It didn't bother me.
Do coaches get P tested? Could Goodell be like, "Hey, I saw that video"?
They don't. Well, yeah. Did you think they do that at the NFL? Do you think that they go by a big performance and they grab the guy randomly and test him?
I personally think Goodell just likes pee. I think he just sends his guys out. He's like, "I want some of that guy's pee."
No, I think that's one of those things that you just see it. It's like when you buy a car and then you notice your car everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like you notice it because someone had a big performance and they post it. Guys are probably getting tested all the time. They just don't post it.
Right.
Unless they had a big performance.
Right. Yeah. Because it does draw attention to the performance. Now I see the point. It's kind of the way the brain works. You know, make sure I want to point out I had a big performance.
Yeah.
I tested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Now they say that you can't tell everybody if you do get the test. You have to keep that quiet. now.
Seriously?
But you should.
Is that
I mean,
a rule?
I think that's a rule now. But after you put that video out, you should have also released a letter, like a fake letter, being like, look, Goodell's asking me to check my urine because he saw my squat video. Just kind of gassed yourself up a little bit. Like I got the call from the main office right now.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
You said, I think it was a couple weeks ago, you said Lamar has grown in every way. So how much taller has he gotten?
He actually does look taller to me. I mean, it's
Okay.
crazy. It's crazy you mentioned that because when I saw him the first day of camp, maybe I'm getting shorter. That happens when you maybe it's those squats.
Squats.
Maybe they brought me down a
That's
little
a
bit.
fact.
But I looked at him and I was like, dude, you got taller, you know, and he just laughed because he didn't get taller, but he looked taller to me.
But is he like, I mean, he's won a couple MVPs. He's played at this insane level for this stretch. And you think he's still getting better every single, like it's not plateaued in a way, which would be a great plateau to be at.
Yeah.
MVP of the league.
You could live on that plateau
Yeah.
for sure. And you know, but no, he's getting better in every way. I like to think we all do throughout the course of our life. But as an athlete, at some point in time, you do hit that point and starts going the other direction. Then you try to stave it off and stay even as long as you could. Ray Lewis used to tell me that he had to work a lot harder every year to stay the same, you know, let alone get better. But Lamar is still getting better. He's only 28 years old. I mean, he came into the league at really 2021 and he's been playing a lot of football ever since. But he's just so intentional about everything he does as a player, about all the things that have to do with playing quarterback, but also, you know, the team. Sometimes at some point you start taking the team performance, accountability on your own shoulders, and I see him doing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So he reported camp a lot skinnier last year, which I didn't even think was possible because he never looked big to me. But that was the big report. Was like, yeah, he's lost all this weight. How's he looking this year? Has his body changed at all this year?
Yeah, he looked really good. I mean, he was a little bit heavier than he was last year in a good way. He was wearing kind of a baggy sweatsuit. He kind of had a hat on, looking tall. So I gave him a hug, and of course, when you're a coach, I mean, you do kind of say, all right, how's he feel? Does he feel sturdy? You know, does he feel sturdy? And I said, hey, okay, you've been training. You feel sturdy.
Yeah.
What are you looking for out of him, specifically like a change or an improvement in his game? It's hard to nitpick because he's so good. But at this stage, like, what would you like to see out of him?
Yeah, I think it's the same thing that we have across the board. And it's not because, you know, he needs it or anybody needs it, but we are chasing intentionality. We're chasing the idea that we want to be intentional about everything that's important. What's important now, what's important in the moment. Be intentional about it now. Try to get good at all the things that when you get into the game, you want it to be background. We want to understand situations in the game as background. We don't want to have to say, hey, it's 2-minute drill. We want to understand what's important in the 2-minute drill and just apply it to the way we play. So those things become thoughtless. All the little details that are impactful to winning football, we want to be able to bring those to bear in the most critical moments without even having to think about it because we've been intentional about it every single day.
One of my favorite things between you guys is when you argue on 4th down, whether or not you should go for it. There's always the camera shot, and it's always you and Lamar having a conversation. Should we go for it? Has he ever lost that argument? Because it seems like every time he's like, let's go for it. You're like, okay, I trust you.
You know what's crazy? He has actually said, so there have been times where he said, no, punt, believe it or not.
Really?
I don't know if he'd admit that or not, but there have been times where he said, no, play it the other way. So he's thoughtful. He's intentional about what's best in the moment.
Yeah.
Now, has he lost the argument? Not really. No, pretty much.
I saw, so obviously a lot of expectations. You guys are good every single year. I saw you go after, though, the comments, the Super Bowl or bust comments, and actually kind of hurt my feelings because you're like, anyone who says Super Bowl or bust means they haven't achieved anything in their life.
Did I
was
say
like,
that?
Damn.
No, come on.
Yeah, you said anybody that ever
says
says something like that has never actually accomplished anything. That feels personal.
I think you might have parsed that quote a little bit. I don't know.
But can you explain that to me? Because obviously we fall into it where we're like Super Bowl or bust. It's a failure if you don't win a Super Bowl. You've been doing it for so many years. There's only one winner. So what were you trying to explain to people for that?
Well, I think it's a compliment. First of all, it's a great compliment to be in that category. Like when you say Super Bowl or bust, you're basically saying that this team, that's how good. That's what you're in that category.
Right.
You're in that category, and that's a great compliment. But we're not going to be weighed down by that type of a burden. You understand, like when you're that team or these guys are at the highest level. I mean, you guys, your ratings, aren't you? Are you the best?
Yeah, we are the best.
Is anybody better than you guys?
We're not
Yeah.
times 100
Right.
list, but we are the number one sports podcast.
You're not times 100.
They left us off the list.
No.
Is that bust?
No, I use
Are you guys
that. I use that as
Well, the
motivation.
tennis podcast. I don't know if you listen to tennis podcast. Pretty
Tennis
big podcast.
podcast?
Yeah, it's called the tennis
They have
podcast.
those? Oh, that's what? That's number one?
They beat us out.
Yeah.
You know, so does that make you guys that you're not belly up, are you?
Keeps
you're
you
not
hungry.
floating on the top
Hungry,
of the tank.
I kind of like it.
Yeah, it makes you even more hungry,
Bulletin
right?
board, yeah.
And that's how we feel too, because it's not like we've ever gone bust. I've seen him count us out. I've seen him say we should be doing something, and here we are again. We don't disappear. We're not gone. We didn't go bust. We didn't go broke. We keep coming back, and I think that's really the measurement, is the ability to keep. And if you do win it, when you win it, Chiefs have done a great job of this. You got to give them credit. They come back again the next year.
Yeah.
So that's the type of excellence that we're chasing.
So I got a question about that. So you're going into year 18 here, and which is crazy. I mean, there's the longevity in coaching. You don't see it very often. There's a few franchises that have had guys that long. Is it harder every year to make sure your message gets through? Is it like a different challenge because you've been doing it for so long, you've been around the guys for so long, you have such a great system?
It hasn't been hard for some reason. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's the guys. Maybe it's a lot of things. I think it is a lot of things. Starts at the top. Steve Bisciotti is absolutely incredible. We got a great organization. But basically, no, it's not hard at all, because the principles remain the same. I mean, we're chasing the things that are unarguable. We're chasing the indisputable, the inalienable. You know, these are things that are real things that we all understand are true if you want to be successful. How you present it to different guys, that's always changing all the time. It should be changing. I mean, if I'm going to come up there and give the same canned speech every year, it would get stale. But I'm talking to guys one-on-one. I'm talking to them one-on-one, like a lot of times one-on-one. I'm talking to them also one-on-one in that meeting when we're talking to, 53, 69, or 90 players. It's all still connection one-on-one. And we're talking about the things about that we all care about, which is football. That's what we're here for. And everything else is rooted off of that. We're here for football. That's the seed. All the roots that grow out of that build the type of a brotherhood, that build the type of grit, toughness, that build a type of accountability, the intentionality about becoming something. You don't win a championship. You become a champion. All right. And then you do the things when you need to do in those moments to win those games that make you a champion in reality, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Okay, that was a good answer because I'm fired up. So I think the message works.
Football. We're here for football.
Yeah, for the seeds of football,
it's being
and
planted.
growing out of that, I'm in. Yeah. So that works.
I can relate to that. You probably you had Farmer. You got Farmer in your genes somewhere, probably, right?
Right. I'm just ready to get out on the land.
I heard you talking about how the best way to let the guys on the team know that you care about them is to actually care about them. Yeah. To actually sit down and think, why do I care about this guy? How can I help this guy? That seems like more than a full-time job to care about 90 guys. Yeah. Right. So how do you do that? How do you have like a day where you're like, I got to learn something about this guy. Got to learn something about this guy.
That's a great question. And I wish it's really hard because with 90 guys, there's some guys that I kind of forget their name too sometimes because they just got here. I'm like, right, dude, I wish I could remember your name, but I'm sorry I can't. So I'll just say dude or big guy.
His number. He's
38.
Yeah.
And we do joke with him sometimes as a rookie. You got to earn your right to have a name. You got to do something. You got to make a play. But really, what you're saying basically is that to make it about somebody else, it can't be about yourself. And that's the biggest challenge that we all have. That's what human nature really is essentially about. That's the fallen human nature aspect of the whole thing. That's what grace is not making it about yourself. So as a leader, you got to check your heart, man. Like, what am I coming into this day? What am I coming into this conversation? What am I coming into this event on my heart? Is it about me? And if it's about me, it's not going to work. If you're about you, you're the stars. But all these other guys, they're the team. Are you making it about them and about your audience, or are you making it about yourself? And I think you guys understand that intuitively, right? If you make it about them, if you check your own heart first, you got a chance to actually care about somebody else.
Also, if we make it about Max or Hank and we're just giving them a lot of shit, then they're actually getting all the bad stuff, we're putting all the blame on them. Do you ever do that as a coach where you're like, I'm just going to throw this guy under the bus? Make my life easier? Well,
yeah, of course. I mean, that's a form of showing them how much you care.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Attention. But listen, truth of the matter is if I didn't care enough to point this out. In other words, if you criticize somebody, we tell this guys, it's like, how do you handle criticism? If I care enough to tell you what you can do better, that's a risk because you might get pissed off, you might get mad, you might pout, you might run away. It might not be worth it to me to get on you. Now you guys do it in humor too, but then it's not worth it to me anymore. It's like, well, heck with that guy. He's just going to be thin-skinned. We all got thin skin. But if I care enough to actually put it out there like, hey, you know what? I think you could do better at this. Then that's another way of showing you care.
Yeah.
See these guys care about you guys?
There it is. Speaking of thin skin, not saying you have it, but when you have bad playoff losses, how long does it take you to get over it?
Still haven't. Still haven't. I mean, I think about the Patriots in 14, I'm not to name the referee. He knows who he is. He'll be named later by you guys probably, but allowing those that's not gonna I joke with him about it. It's like, dude, when are you gonna apologize to me for that?
You're talking about the linemen that were set up where it was deceiving, like where the tackles were.
Well, no, that was more recent. That bothered me too, but it wasn't a playoff game. That was the opener last year. No, it's when they substituted and wasn't defined who was eligible and who wasn't eligible. The NFL had never addressed it as a rule. It was an unfair advantage, palpably unfair advantage. That's what the rule book reads. Should have been not allowed, but it was, and it probably cost us that game. No, I haven't.
I believe you. I believe you don't get over it.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm over that now. I'm over that now. I Coach Belichick. It was brilliant what he did. I have so much respect for him, and I told him, I'm over it, kind of.
Yeah. Never going to be over it.
Stole a season from Flacco.
Yeah.
I feel like that was going to be another Super Bowl for him.
Right.
Yeah. Do you? I know everyone says they tune out the media, but there's got to be some stuff that trickles in. Are you able to fully tune it out, or are you?
No, you don't tune it out. I mean, it's all to say you tune it out is a lie.
Yeah.
I just try to use it as fuel. I try not to read the comments because that is
Smart.
toxic.
That's smart.
bad. But all the other stuff is fuel. Like they're good stuff. It's like, yeah, you kind of like you got to be careful because it's just they're setting you up. They're setting you up for failure. As soon as they pat you on the back, it's the setup for failure. So you just take everything in a negative way and use it as fuel.
See, NFL coaches, I don't know how you guys do it because like I do get too high and too low. I like getting too high and too low. You guys say the same, like don't let it when they're throwing praise on you, you can't listen to it as much as when they're, heaping all the trash on you.
Yeah.
I like to get real high, real low.
When you read those press clippings, man, you're all about it, right?
Yeah.
Did you make yourself like a scrapbook, like the old days?
But I get on the roller coaster and I don't know, and it's like, I mean, when we watch games, like if a team starts, 3 and out, it's like, well, this game's over.
Right.
I don't know how you guys come back.
That would be a bad strategy.
Yeah, really bad.
Really good.
Do you, this past year and then obviously this upcoming year with Derrick Henry, do you have to remind yourself that you have Derrick Henry every now and then? Be like, hey.
No, I have to pinch myself though.
Okay.
I do. I like to pinch myself. I saw him in the weight room this morning, at 5:45, by the way. Were you guys up? Were you working out probably?
I actually was. I didn't see
definitely.
well.
Nice,
But yes,
nice,
But I was just laying and scrolling my phone, trying to get high
That's
on
a
the
form
comments.
of an exercise. I just like, dude, this guy's in here working out, way early in the morning. It's incredible.
But I mean, you got to just remember to run them. Like, is there moments where you're like, hey, what's the play here? Oh, we have Derrick Henry.
Yeah, you do. I mean, he got a bunch of carries, and but you also got to be intentional about remembering you got a whole season in front of you, and you got a lot of other good players too. And it's kind of nice if they don't know who's getting the ball from play to play, and we try to do that. We try to spread things out. But you do want to make sure he gets his touches.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting high and getting low after games, how high were you after beating your brother last year?
I was pretty happy. It was pretty awesome. Why are you shaking your head over there? San Diego got the Chargers gear on. I don't think I didn't notice that either, by the way. And and I do. I root for the Chargers all the time, except for the one game. Crazy. They when we were coming into the stadium there at SoFi, is that what they call it?
Yeah.
SoFi or Sophie?
SoFi.
Yeah. Sophie.
That was a really nice move, what you did. You basically, I don't think about my brother's stadium so much, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Smart.
Did you cut that?
You just big brother the hell out of that. Yeah, what's that little stadium?
So our buses pull up there, our first buses, and all of a sudden it's like, we got to wait for the Chargers to come in. It's like, what? It's like, well, we got to wait for the Chargers. And I'm like, well, that kind of did tick me off a little bit. Like, we're here.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there for 5 minutes. The thing I did find out later that the reason is when you go into SoFi Stadium, it's like a one-way street. So and the visiting locker room is first. So we'd stop our buses and they would come in behind. They'd be stuck there behind us. So they always let them go in first if it's close. Apparently, at least that's what I was told. I chose to believe it.
Yeah, little gamesmanship.
Sounds like
probably.
you're being penalized for being early.
Yeah.
Sounds that went through my mind.
Have you had the imagination of playing in an AFC championship game against your brother and maybe losing? Because you can't let him have another one of those. Or he can't have one on you where you have the Super Bowl on him, he's got the national championship. If he wins the Super Bowl, it could be a problem. He could be a problem. You know that.
Obviously, you've thought all this through.
You know that. He could be a problem if he adds a Super
Bowl.
You know my brother. Yes, he could be a problem.
I understand it. I understand everything you're saying.
Okay, so you thought about it a little bit.
Yeah, of course. SSE.
You just don't go to Thanksgiving ever again or Christmas.
Well, we never have Thanksgiving or Christmas
right.
together because we're in games.
Yeah.
But we have our moment. We have a lot of cool stuff together. That's we just don't go down that road and talk about it. It's just all understood. You know, sometimes what's understood doesn't need to be said.
Yeah. Yeah, it's smart.
What was the earliest that you hit him up after the game, or did you wait for him to text you? What was that like?
I don't think we still talked about that since. We've talked, but it never came up after the game.
Don't
Yeah, he
bring
was.
it up.
You know what? Like we're both way more mature. We're both in our 60s now. You know, so you know
He's not mature. Come on.
Well, you know,
You can pretend you guys are mature.
yeah,
When was the last time you guys wrestled?
like spring.
I was gonna say, you better say
We didn't wrestle in the White House. You know,
that would be funny if you guys just
that
started
would have been
wrestling.
funny.
I do have a question about the White House. It's not a gotcha question, I promise. So
Appreciate it.
when you were there, did Trump bring up the new kickoff rule?
No.
Okay.
No. He talked about the quarterbacks a lot. He want to talk all about the quarterbacks. You get good quarterbacks.
Okay,
Yeah.
because
He
I
liked the
know
two
he
quarterbacks.
doesn't like the kickoff rule, and I thought that there was a chance he might have brought that up, and then your brother would have thrown Sam Schwartzstein, his former center, right under the bus for making the kickoff rule.
Sam Schwartzstein.
Yeah.
Who's
Sam,
that?
He played center for Stanford for your
He
brother.
made the kickoff rule?
Yeah,
for the XFL.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so he ruined
So
football.
it's Jim's fault.
Yeah,
He ruined
Jim.
football.
Yeah,
fault.
Jim created it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brother ruined football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, sort of. That could happen. I see that. It's the old pebble in the water.
Yeah.
Make the wave type of a thing.
Butterfly effect.
The butterfly.
Yes.
I love the butterfly effect.
Do you believe in the butterfly
I
effect?
do, and I've used it with my team. Talk about Joshua Chamberlain, the butterfly effect. That's a good story about the whole Joshua Chamberlain part of the. I'm going to send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
Do
it's
you know who
real.
Joshua Chamberlain is?
I'm not familiar with his game.
Civil War, Gettysburg.
Okay.
Amazing.
The butterfly effect, I would assume,
It's amazing.
is something that like you can use because when you watch a high leverage playoff game, a lot of people pick whatever the last play was,
Right.
and you don't realize there's so many plays that lead up to it that if any of those change, it could be a totally different game.
Football is like a metaphor for life, right? I mean, it's like a microcosm of life. We talk about it all the time. The butterfly effect is in effect
Yeah.
in football and in life. You're right.
Yeah.
You see all this stuff in football that kind of applies.
Yeah,
I'll give you some. The Raven effect. Raven flaps its wings in Times Square. Something changes halfway across the country. You can use that on a play, any given play. Like if you're going to play like a Raven, what you do on this play affects what happens over on this side of the field on the next play.
You know, we did fly fishing with my daughter and my wife in Montana, and we were out there on the Madison River, water rushing, stones, trying to keep our balance, doing the fly fishing. First time ever. My daughter caught like 15 fish. I caught like 3.
Oh, wow.
But while we're out there, I see this huge black bird flying around. All these little birds are attacking it. He keeps diving in, trying to get eggs in the nest of these smaller birds. One against like 40 little birds who were pecking away at it while it was coming in. I said, "What kind of bird is that?" He goes, "That's a raven."
There it
That's a
is.
sign.
It's my guy.
There it
That's
is.
my guy up there
There
fighting.
it is. I have a question about some Harbaughisms. When was the first time Who's Got It Better Than Us was debuted? I assume by your dad.
Jim and I, the shorter version of the story is we're 10 and 8 years old. We're in Iowa. We got put away to bed at 7 o'clock in a summertime. We had a vacant lot with the baseball right next door. They're outside playing. Mom put us to bed because some reason that clearly wasn't our fault. Dad came home like late night, pounds in there. We thought we were going to get all mad because they were whispering like, pss, 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 pss. And we, oh, here we go. Dad comes down, door rips open, looks at us and goes, "Who's got it better than you two guys? In here, in your room together. Yes, you had a tough night, but you're together. You can share stories. You can kind of work things out. You have each other's back. Nobody's got it better than you two guys."
So this is you guys getting grounded, and he's like spinning it as Who's Got It Better Than
Good
Us.
spin. Yeah. I don't know how you thought of that. Brilliant. The guy's
I
brilliant.
like that. I like that. What about Life is Short, Run to the Ball? I like that one.
That was Jim takes credit for that one. We kind of have a little dispute about who came up with that one. He might have come up with that one, or he probably more likely heard it from somebody else, but we both just kind of stole it. But don't you love that?
I love that
Life
one.
is short, run to the ball. That's like such a deep meaning thing.
Yeah, and it's, I mean,
You
can
guys
tell,
run to the ball. Do you run to the ball?
All the
Yeah,
time.
you can
Every time.
tell a team when they run to the ball. It's like you just see it when they're flying to the ball.
Right.
A team that wants it more.
Right. Well, we tell our guys, like, how hard you play tells us and tells everybody is a statement about how much you care. How hard you play relates directly to how much you care.
Yeah. What about enthusiasm unknown to mankind?
Yeah, I don't know where my dad came up with that. Like we were crying about, we had a Ford Chevy Biscayne, 66 Biscayne. This is like 71, 72. Cars didn't last that long. Anyway, the car was falling apart. The heater wasn't working. It was like 0 degrees in Iowa City, Iowa. It's one of the days we did actually have the car. Other times we were walking. But basically, we were feeling sorry for ourselves. I mean, right in the back seat, we're freezing on the way. So we get out and we're just like, he's looking at us like, why are you guys feeling sorry for yourself? You need to attack this day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
You're 10?
Yeah, we're like 10. We're just like,
You're 10 years old or something? Yeah.
Just kind of, we didn't really hear it. But then Jim, in his Stanford press conference, in his opening press conference said, we are going to attack the day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. And Dad was like, oh my God, they were listening. They were listening.
Have you ever had a day where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to attack this day with enthusiasm. I'm just going to have a day. Have a regular day.
I have never, I'm not saying it didn't happen that way sometimes, maybe, perhaps, but I never actually willed it to happen.
Okay.
No, I didn't tell myself to not attack the day.
Yeah.
You can attack other things. You can spin it,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a rest day. I'm going to attack this rest. With enthusiasm,
smart.
you can do that.
Yeah.
It depends on how it's perspective.
That also means every day you have to be more enthusiastic than you were yesterday.
It comes back to intentionality. Well, enthusiasm unknown to mankind is really a spiritual thing. If we really want to get deep here, we're talking about what is an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. We're talking about spiritual enthusiasm. We're talking about a Holy Spirit, power of the Holy Spirit type enthusiasm that is unknown to mankind, but it can be tapped into, right? But you got to be connected to the Spirit.
Yeah. And then the last one I had was 1% better every day. Is there, at some point you can't get 1% better.
Well, we weren't. Oh, you can always get 1% better. It's like you look at all the money you've made. Does your money stop making money?
What about when like the you guys played the Dolphins was a couple of years ago and Lamar had like 5 touchdowns, 400 yards. You beat him by 1 million. You can't really get 1% better than that.
See, we're talking process now. When you look at the process, there were things that could be better in there. There's no question about it. Not we'd rather correct with wins, but sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you always learn.
Yeah,
1% better.
Do you get a little mad though when you win and you guys play almost a perfect game because you're like, I have nothing to beat them up about?
That never could happen. It's impossible. That's an impossibility.
What's the stat? It's like if you get 1% better every day, then over the course of a year, you improve by like 300x.
Yeah.
It's like a crazy stat.
Well, it's like in 77 days, you should be twice as good as you were. So you improve 200% as a team over the course of 77 days if you got 1% better, because that's compound interest, right?
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Oh,
like
shit.
That, right?
You've done the math on this.
Think if your money made 1% every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's hard. Who makes 1% every day in their money? We tell our guys it takes 100% effort. I've never believed in 110%. 110% is fake. If you say 110%, you're basically saying, what are you really saying?
Yeah.
Are you really giving 100%? Well, you know how hard it is to give 100%? If you actually gave 100% to me is the threshold between giving everything you got and dying. 101% you die. It's like a horse.
Yeah.
You can run a horse till his heart blows up, right?
Yeah.
It's harder for people to do that. Like we're not built that way.
Mind over matter.
But you can increase your 100%. So if you go 100% and you get 1% better, it's still 100% the next day.
Yeah.
But it's 101% compared to yesterday.
We're adding that to the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's you expand your capacity for 100%. That's going to be a T-shirt.
When you
You're good. You got a mind for this stuff.
I like the Raven effect. I still think the Raven effect's got wings. When you sit down at the start of every training camp, do you have to, obviously you give a speech and you set the tone for the season. Do you have to try to find ways to not repeat yourself, things that you've said in the past? Like that introductory training camp speech, it's always so good whenever I see it, if it's on Hard Knocks or behind the scenes videos. How much time do you put in preparing what your motto is going to be for this season moving forward?
Right. Well, we don't believe in mottos really or themes. We try to make it kind of like organic, like where are we at? But a lot of time. And what I tried to do this year was through the off-season program, I did something every single day, which was basically 12 messages plus back to number one. Which was morale. That was number one, and that was the last one. Morale is the physical, 3 is the one. Napoleon, Bo Schembechler, Jack Harbaugh. That's how I learned all that.
There it is.
So
the big three.
The big three.
Titans of motivation.
But you think about it every day. So like this year I basically kind of just kind of I just basically touched on all those things. I didn't want to give a big speech this year because I felt like everybody kind of understood. Sometimes what is understood doesn't need to be said, and then you just kind of weave it into every single day.
Because I was watching an interview with Ed Reed a couple months ago, and he was talking about your first season as coach of the Ravens and how you came in and you basically said, fuck you. Like fuck the way you've been doing things here. It's like going to jail and punching the biggest guy in the face the first day that you see him, right? Like, new sheriff in town. This is what I'm doing. Is that what you said to them in so many words?
Yeah, basically. But you know what? The thing about it, and I told them this. I said, listen. They were kind of like they were doubting a little bit. They didn't really know who this guy was.
You hadn't head coached.
I mean, I understand it. Like, I got it. It wasn't like me trying to prove myself. But I told them, I said, listen. I said, you guys are misunderstood. Everybody thinks you guys are a bunch of undisciplined bums, That's what they say. They know you're tough. They know you're physical. They know you play hard, but they don't think you play with discipline. They don't think you're really mentally tough in the truest kind of way. They don't grit. They don't think you have it when it counts the most. Maybe that's what people say. I know we played against you. I understand what's said. Okay. There's terms that are used that are thrown out there that I won't even say here on radio, public radio, that they say about you guys, but that's not who you are. I've seen you guys. I understand. I know who you're. I watch you every day. And I might have said this because I watched them through the off-season program. I know what you're really about. And what we're going to do is we're going to let the whole world see what we're really about, who you really are. All right? All that black hat stuff. No, take off the black hat. Throw that shit away. Put the white hat on. You're the hero. All right? The hero is the one who saves the day. The hero is the one who has the true grit that makes a difference. And I don't know if they really, I think they believed it in the end.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Ed told me, we got on the bus after the Super Bowl win 5 years later, and we had shared a lot of experiences, great experiences and tough experiences. And he got on the bus with his bottle of champagne. Well, I got on the bus, actually. He had his bottle of champagne. He was sitting in my seat, all right? So I had to go sit on the other side of the row. He looked at me and he goes, now I understand what you've been saying all these years. Now it all makes sense. Man,
that's got to be the best feeling ever.
Best feeling ever.
Yeah.
And those guys, and the reason it worked was because Ed Reed and Ray Lewis and Terrell Suggs and a young Joe Flacco and Marshall Yonda and all those guys, they bought in. They had not my back. They had the back of the true principles that we were talking about. They bought into that stuff.
I got a very dumb question for you. When you're going through your game plan, getting ready for like a night game, Monday night game, let's say, do you have like on the sheet, like, hey, we're wearing our all black uniform, so that's probably worth like a point or two? Because that's what I think.
Yeah.
When I see you guys come out a night game, all blacks, it's like, yeah, the Ravens are going to win tonight.
Yeah. Have we ever lost?
Yeah, probably.
With our all black and
but still,
I can't think of
it looks.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So do you think that? Do you have an extra pep
I'm
in your
pretty
step?
confident in night games in M&T Bank Stadium in the all black uniforms. Feeling pretty feeling pretty good about that.
It feels like there's an invincibility of you guys when you come out.
Well, one of the goals, and like for anything when you're chasing excellence, one of the goals is that's feeling. You want to make that feeling into reality.
Yeah.
I want everybody in the stadium when we take the field, no matter what uniform we're wearing, no matter what time of day or night, no matter what field it is, anywhere, whether it's a field or it's a parking lot, wherever I be, when the Ravens come rolling off the bus or out of the tunnel, I want everybody in the stands to go, everybody in the field to go. I want the opponent to go, ooh, there they are.
Yeah.
There they are. That's them.
Big bad Ravens.
Do you own a pair of the black, purple, silver, gray cargo shorts? The Army fatigue style ones? This is my favorite thing about Ravens fans.
They have those?
They've got the cargo shorts, the cargo pants.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to get a pair. You look
I might
really
need
good
to,
in a set of those.
Try to connect with the fan base a little more with that. I don't.
No, they're a great fan base. Are you familiar with the work of our good friend Stavi at all? Stavros?
Yeah.
Ronnie from Dundalk?
Yeah, he did. Because he did that thing with me and Jim a couple years ago. You remember that? When
Yeah.
he flew here and flew out there. That's a funny dude. Is that what he wears?
That's what
I
he
need a
wears
pair of those.
all the time. He was born in a pair of those, actually.
I don't know why. I got to talk to my equipment guy. He was born in a pair of those.
Came out of the womb like that. Yeah.
How many more years are you going to coach football?
Well, like my dad said, you coach until you just can't stand it, until you hate it, until you don't want to show up every day, until it's just the last thing in the world you want to do. When you get to that point, you coach for 2 more years.
I mean, that's what your brother says. He says all I wanted to do since I was a little kid was play football, coach football, then die. Pretty
I'd rather not die.
Yeah, that's what he says, though. I believe him, too.
Yeah, I
actually
do believe him.
Yeah.
When did you realize that you wanted to be a football coach?
I always knew I wanted to be a football coach, but I realized it when my dad needed a coach when I just graduated, and he made me a coach. because he didn't have any coaches because they were short on coaches at Western Michigan. He said, "You coach, you be a coach." I'm like, okay. And I got to be a coach with my dad and great coaches like Greg Madison and Brady Hoke and Dan Freno and these superstar guys that like take you under their wing and they toughen you up and show you what it's all about. And then I that's when I wanted to be a coach. And then when the other thing is when I really knew, but I knew I needed to straighten up my act when I was yelling at the officials for 2 holding calls against Ohio U my first year, and I took my headsets off and I flung them, down way down. They had a track, across the track, behind the cheerleaders, right in front of the student band down there, and I threw my headsets. Can you imagine? I'm 21 years old. What an a-hole. So I turned around. I'm all mad about the call. My dad's like right here. He's right in my face. Look, he's like, "Go get him." The phones? Go get him. I had to put my head down, run back. Even the guys, I'm the same age as most of the players, so they're laughing at me too. Like, "You dumbass." So I got to run down there. Cheerleaders laughing at me. Student section going crazy. Band starts, heckling me. Pick up the phones, run back, put them back on my head sheepishly. You learn the hard way. Sometimes you learn the easy way. Sometimes you learn the hard way.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple of last questions. Really appreciate this, Coach. The Tomlin-Harbaugh rivalry. You guys have been playing against each other for so many years. Is it like extra hard knowing that you know each other so well? Have you ever thought of going into this game being like, we're going to do something totally different that they've never seen before? Because these games are all wars, and they all are like 3-point, 7-point games that you just go through the years. It's nuts looking at it.
Right, the Harbaugh-Tomlin rivalry, right? That's definitely true. I mean, you just know each other so well. Even when we're on the field talking before the game, we both always acknowledge it before the game. It's like, this is really special. Yeah. This is really cool. It's really a pain in the butt. It's really rough and tough, but it's really great. And, we're kind of both to the point now where we kind of like, we're living there and we're feeling real good about living in that rivalry. And you do got to find something, some way, whatever it might be, to find an edge. And it's just like all that shared history, we know it all. It's all ingrained. It's in the background and you feel it.
Yeah, it's special. I mean, it is kind of a very cool wrinkle to the NFL being like, these guys have played each other so many times. And it would be one thing if it was you played each other and there's blowouts on one side. You guys play each other in wars every single year.
Yeah, there's been a few blowouts.
But there's been a lot more close games.
Yeah, tons of close games. The blowouts have always been one way. Just if you go back and look. Yeah. But there's been very few of them. You're right.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's a valid point. I think if you look at the cumulative score over the years, it's crazy close considering how long you guys have been together.
It's crazy close, man. Like sometimes people say it's not what it used to be. Oh, believe me, it's everything it used to be.
Yeah.
It's just as good. It just keeps building on the past.
AFC North football.
Do you enjoy those games while you're in the games, or does it take like a little bit of separation afterwards to be like, that was a lot of fun?
Yeah. I mean, like every game's like that, to be honest with you. It takes a little separation afterwards. You like to say live in the moment, enjoy the moment and all that, but it's impossible to do that. You're just fighting. Yeah. It's like being in a fight. Are you really enjoying it? I mean, I don't know, Ali, Frazier. I mean, we're really enjoying the moment, getting smashed in the face and all that. But I'm sure when they look back, they thought it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Okay, last question. Rowback question, RHOBACK.com, promo code TAKE. 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Rowback.com, promo code TAKE. We talked about it earlier. You squatted 405 at 62 years old. Did your brother say anything about that?
No, not a word.
He saw it.
I don't know. Let me.
He saw it.
See, I don't think he did. If he
did, he saw it. Come on.
No, I know he saw it.
He saw it.
Maybe he said something. I can't. I don't want to say he didn't because then he'll come back and say, I can't believe you said that I didn't say anything when I did. So I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Do you know that
I think I would have remembered it.
Do you know he goes into the? I
don't think he did.
The ice tub, the cold tub, fully clothed.
Yeah, I don't even think it's allowed. Like I think they got like cold tub.
When we were at the facility,
protocols.
People said that he would just go. You're
supposed to rinse off.
Yeah, khakis, polo would get in the cold tub for 5 minutes, get out fully dressed, then just change into a new khakis.
Don't you remember, like when you were a kid, you went to the pool? What did they tell you to do before you go in the pool? You got to shower and rinse before you go in, right? I mean, he learned that a long time ago.
Yeah, he might shower in the khakis and polo and then get in the hot tub. Change,
Well, Coach, thank you. Always great to talk to you. Appreciate. Best of luck this year.
Yeah,
and you are grit. I love it. What doesn't kill you, or what was the saying?
Doesn't kill me, doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother me. I love that.
That's awesome. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
thanks
for coming to visit the Ravens.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, 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 very special guest. It is Grit Week presented by Hey Dude. It is Roquan Smith from the Baltimore Ravens. Roquan, thank you for joining us. First question, which we ask everyone on Grit Week. What does the word grit mean to you?
I think grit to me means a person that's willing to go through anything for whatever their purpose is and behind their why, and willing to put their face in the fan every single second, and just a person that knows their purpose and just all about it.
I like that. Putting your face in the fan. That's a good saying.
Yeah.
When was the last time you put your face in the fan?
Last time I put my face in the fan was actually probably versus Buffalo far as football terms, but I feel like I put my face in the fan with life every day.
Yeah.
After the loss against Buffalo, how soon after that do you watch the tape? Do you go back over that?
I ended up watching some of it actually on the bus ride back. I was so disappointed just like how the game went. Felt like I could have had better plays out there as well, and obviously collectively as a team. So just thinking about that and like just, man, like so close, but obviously close don't matter. It's about getting the job done.
Yeah. How do you feel physically going into this year? There's been some talk. Anonymous people, what do you say to the people? I saw the anonymous source that said you were maybe overweight last year. Kyle Van Noy came at him. That was pretty fun. Kyle Van Noy said, hey, Jeremy Fowler, tell that NFL assistant to eat a dick because Agent Zero is on some shit. And you're a B, I assume bitch, for hiding. Put your name on it. That's a good teammate. Do you feel good going into this camp?
Yeah, no, I feel really good. Probably the best I've felt in a while, like going into this camp. Really good, healthy, so excited about that. And at the end of the day, yeah, like there were plays and things like that last year, but I think obviously it's not to my standard, but I was all pro, if I'm not mistaken. Pro Bowl as well. So whoever it is, yeah, they can just say it. If I say something, I would say it. But tune in. Yesterday is the past. Tune in this coming season, and we'll see.
Listen, as someone who gets called fat a lot online, you just got to block out the haters. Don't listen to them. And I would assume that you should just take a picture with your shirt off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fat.
Yeah.
Look at this. It would shut everyone up pretty quickly.
It looks good.
Yeah. Is it weird, though, to have those type of criticisms where it's like, you know your body, you know your play, and it's like, now, and I do think the anonymous part is kind of bullshit. Like, when you see that online, are you like, what the hell is going on? Who the hell is saying this?
Yeah, I don't really care too much about it, truth be told. And I honestly didn't see it. I found out one of my homies from home actually sent it to me like after I got up in camp and said, hey, bro, some people are like talking. Because normally I don't have like Twitter or anything like that. And people not tagging me in those type things on like Instagram and stuff like that. So I don't really see it. But obviously if I feel a certain way, I would normally say something. But normally people who are anonymous want to be anonymous for a reason. So it tells you who they are.
I would say all pro is a pretty good comeback to that.
Yeah.
Like, if I was all pro and I was out of shape, then I'm really fucking good at football and you can deal with it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So you said that like there were certain parts last year that didn't meet your standards. I know that the way the season started for the Ravens defense wasn't so great, but then you guys turned a corner. Like early November, I think it was when it was. What happened in early November that made you guys become like maybe the best defense in the NFL?
Yeah, I think on the back end, man, we just really came together, and I felt like that's when we kind of really understood each other. And then obviously there was certain people dealing with certain things throughout the season, and just the communication aspect wasn't to the standard that it needed to be. And I think we just ended up gelling together and knowing that we can depend on one another, play in and play out. And I think having that mindset and having that going into fall camp back in the spring and going into this season, I think we're going to turn a lot of heads for sure.
Yeah. You said that this is probably the best defense you've played on. 2018 was pretty good defense.
Yeah. 2018.
You played some good defenses at Georgia, but this is the best, you think?
I think this right here has the potential to be the best because we haven't done it yet. So it's untapped. So it's not about what's on paper. It's about what we actually do in person. So I'm excited about the opportunity that we're going to have as a unit, because I know there's some damn good dudes on this team, like players as well as people. So I'm just excited about that. And if everybody played to their potential, for sure.
Yeah. 2018, though, was a pretty good defense.
2018 was cold.
Yeah.
That was a cold defense and some
very
legends
good
for sure.
defense. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Coach was telling us how he likes to inspire people to get 1% better every single day. Have you done anything today to make yourself 1% better?
Yeah, absolutely. I got up out of bed, had myself a nice clean breakfast, got a nice lift in today. So like I felt like all those things was leading to my 1% for today.
Maybe even 2% today.
Yeah, maybe even 2. You know,
Stacking it up.
today?
Absolutely.
You stack those percentages, then you can kind of take a couple days off. But he was saying like sometimes you can get 1% better by resting. You just rest to the best of your ability. That's what I do all the time. Yeah. And it makes me great.
It's good for some, not good for others.
Yeah. I got a football question for you.
Uh-huh.
What is a hip drop tackle?
Honestly, I never do it, so I can't even tell you the definition of it. But I think it's when you drop your weight, like from the definition, I would think you dropping all the weight from your hip down on another player, like a player that's leaning a certain type of way. So I don't tackle that way, so I'm not too sure about like all the rules with it. I like to square a cat up and hit you in your face, you know?
Yeah, because to me, it sounds like when they're talking about linebackers and hip drop tackles, it sounds a lot like tackles that have like normal tackles that then the offensive player moves their body and the defensive player just finishes the tackle, then you get punished for it. I think there was a fine that you had last year. It might have been against Godwin. Mm-hmm. But they rescinded the fine. They took that back afterwards. That looked like a normal football play to me. It looked like at the speed it was going, there's nothing a defensive player can do. Do you think about that during a play? Like, hey, I can't put my body in this position?
No, I don't think about it at all. And yeah, like I know Godwin is having a really good recovery from like what I've heard. So excited about him. And yeah, it was perfectly clean tackle. I felt like maybe they just called. It felt like in that situation something may look a certain type of way, but I'm just thinking about taking this person out in a clean way with respect to the rules of the game and just play my style. I can't focus on this, that, or the third, because in that case, then you'll get embarrassed, and then when you get embarrassed, you're the highlight reel.
Yeah. I got a dumb question for you. Are Sundays easier because you don't have to play against Lamar?
Oh, yeah. Sundays are way easier. Like, and sometimes when this dude, some of the stuff he be doing at practice, I'd be like, bro, I'm glad I'm not going up against that, because nobody else in the league can do what he do. There's obviously a lot of really good quarterbacks in this league who are like really good, but like the stuff that guy do, like it's night and day. I don't see anyone doing it.
Yeah, because I like it has to be just you must have like even more confidence when you're going up against a guy like Lamar in practice and he's breaking people's ankles and shifting everywhere, and it's like, all right, we're going up against a pocket quarterback. We don't have to worry about this.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Lamar makes it easier going up against even other dual threat quarterbacks. He makes it way easier, like going up against those guys, as opposed to seeing him day in and day out at practice. Then like he don't even like be going 100% like how he do in the game, and like how he do out there. It's insane.
I got a question about your recruitment process when you went to Georgia. So you had a visit with Alabama. Kirby Smart's the DC. He says that you're too small to play linebacker. Then you go to Georgia, and then the next year, your second year, he's the head coach. Was that a little awkward? Was he like, oh, I guess maybe you aren't too small, and also you're really fucking fast?
Yeah, you know how all that go. I'll never know probably the official truth behind that, but like I did know that it was said that I was too small to play linebacker there. And it was like cool. I didn't really like Bama anyway, truth be told. I just wanted to go for the experience, see what it was all about. You know, people was like, oh, it's a really dope environment and everything like that. So I wanted the experience from it more so. And like, cause honestly, I would have never went to Bama. And granted, they probably didn't want me either. So like it made the two of us. And so like, yeah, when they got to Georgia, it's like, yeah, I was a Georgia boy. So it was like, hey, I'm here. So at the end of the day, like you can't deny me if I'm the best guy out there. And like I just proved that day in and day out. And then obviously it's been showing.
Do people bark at you still?
No, people don't bark. Like sometimes if I see somebody randomly, like even in Chicago when I'm back there, like see somebody with a Georgia hat on, Georgia shirt, like be like "Go Dogs," like or something like that, but not a like nothing like that.
I would bark if I
would bark all the time.
Yeah, I would bark 100%.
Calling all the dogs is the best.
Yeah.
You never signed a national letter of intent, right?
Correct.
Why is that? I feel like most players that get recruited to top level schools, they want to sign that letter. They want to make a showing out of it, like, hey, I'm committing to this place. Why didn't you do it?
Yeah, I think times are different right now. But like when I was coming out, so like initially I had committed to UCLA, but then the coach was leaving. So it was just like, it was kind of like a sticky situation where I'm like, okay, is this coach going to be there? Is he not going to be there? And then I'm like, okay, for myself, like, why am I going to tie myself to this school? Like, and a coach really can get out of it if he's going to do it. So if you have the leverage and you have the opportunity, like I was a pretty well-known recruit and like had options for a lot of different places. So I'm like, okay, if a school truly wants me, then I'll just sign the financial aid papers to like the school that I want to go to. And when I get on campus, that's when I'll be there. So if anything happened, I would be able to protect myself in a sense.
I respect that. You've always been like a little bit independent when it comes to that sort of thing. Like you're your own agent, right?
Yeah.
Was that hard being your own agent, negotiating contract when teams were obviously, you know, the Bears were negotiating with you, but they might be telling you things that they would normally tell an agent that your agent would never tell you, but they had to say it to your face. Was that a difficult time?
No, it's not a difficult time because at the end of the day, you have to learn to love the truth tellers in your life, regardless if it's you believe it's the truth or not. And like, but if that person believes it's the truth from their perspective, then you have to value that and believe that. So at the end of the day, it's just like a conversation where it's like open heart. You lay it out. Your heart's on your sleeve. You say how you feel about an individual, and you know how that person feels. So it's not like, you know, you're throwing darts and hiding in a sense. So you just say what it is, and that's what it is, and that's what it's not.
You charge yourself 5%? 10%?
No, I charge myself 3%.
3%? You're a pretty fair agent. Yeah.
I got a trust tree question. We can be open with each other. With the way things went down in Chicago, you get traded to the Ravens. How you guys have played the last couple of years of the Ravens, how the Bears have played the last couple of years. I mean, you probably are like, man, that feels like a good change for me. You can be honest with me.
Yeah, no,
it's not going well.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be going well now. We're turning the page maybe, but you missed some pretty bad years there.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, yeah, I would imagine my heart would probably hurt a little bit for sure. But I love the city of Chicago, obviously. But far as like just playing and losing like that,
it was tough.
It's definitely tough. But like obviously as a competitor, when you're going through it, you're like, we got a chance to actually win it all. And you know how Bears fans are. You think even if you got one of the worst teams in the league, normally you like still think you got a chance to like do something crazy.
Yeah.
But like I love that about the Bears fans.
Well, I'm happy for you. It was never like one of those things where like, fuck Roquan, you were trying to get paid. It's like we're very player friendly in terms of like the podcast where it's like guys are trying to get money. They only have so many shots at this. Your career's only going to be so long. Like, go get your money. Figure it out, you know?
Absolutely. You have to, because at the end of the day, the team is going to do what's best for them. You have to treat yourself like a business, and you have to do what's best for yourself, because if they can get you on a cheaper deal, they're going to do it. And just like if you can get them on something more, you're going to do it as a player. That's just the cost of doing business.
Yeah.
Do you think the Ravens would have paid you all that money if they'd seen your first pitch at the Orioles game?
Well, I don't play baseball, so maybe so.
Yeah, but you can tell a lot about a guy by how he throws.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You got lucky on that one too, because they didn't have the camera.
I was so happy about that.
They didn't have the camera behind, out in the outfield. The only footage that exists is like some guy that was up in the second level. It was up there with 50 Cent's bad first pitch.
I don't know if it was as bad as his now, but it was bad. It was definitely bad, and I was so glad that they actually didn't like get it like that, because I was thinking when it happened, I'm like, I hope to God that like they don't post this one that looks like, because the real one is bad.
Yeah, it's not good. Did you warm up for that at all?
No, see, I tried to tell my boy, one of my boys back in Chicago, named Walker or whatever. So like he played baseball in college and everything. So I was like, all right, bro, leading up to it, I'm like, I need to go out and throw some balls with you, like practice, throw around a little bit. And then he's like, all right, bro, all right, I got you.
Yeah.
Every weekend. Same story. Oh, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it next week, this week.
It's Walker's fault.
So it's Walker's fault. Yeah, it's all Walker's fault.
All right, I know you got practice in a minute. I want to talk two Georgia things real quick. The Rose Bowl, was that the best game you ever played?
Yeah, that atmosphere was like sick. Like, and the way the game went and how we came back in that sense, and like playing against a darn good team, and like Oklahoma and a lot of it was a star-studded team, and like the way we fought through adversity that game, it was pretty sick. I enjoyed that.
And then the national championship, obviously the Tua walk-off pass. Where were you on that play? Did you bite? What was going on?
No, I didn't bite at all. But it was basically like I was sitting in the middle of the field, kind of, well, more so on my hash, and then he looked one way and then went back the other way, man. And I honestly didn't watch that play for years. I never watched that play for years. Anytime somebody had that game on, I'll probably watch a couple plays, but then I'll walk away. So it took me a while to actually watch that particular play, because that was gut wrenching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're a great football player. You're a tough guy. Maybe you can dispel the rumors that are floating out there about you. You have chicks' handwriting?
Oh, no.
You say, like, I do write really neat.
You write like the quote I saw was, you write like a female.
Yeah, I write really neat.
Is that true?
Yeah, well, some people do say it's very true, because I do write really neat. I started in school, because we used to have to write in cursive. Now you don't really do that in school. So it's like I used to practice writing all the time. It was like something we had to do like early on in school. So it's just something that stayed with me. And most time when I write things, people be like, did you really write that? Like, yeah.
Dude, I got neat handwriting too. People always accuse me of that.
Yeah.
We should not be ashamed just because we know how to write.
You put the hearts over the eye.
Maybe sometimes. Maybe sometimes. All right, I got one last question for you, Roquan. This has been awesome. Rowback question, rhoback.com, promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase, Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, rowback.com, promo code TAKE. So you said you don't have Twitter. So I just name searched real quick, and I wanted to read just a random tweet, and you can tell me what you think. Someone tweeted, it was 2022, September 2022. I love watching Roquan explode onto dudes. That's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my tweet.
Yeah,
I
but
tweeted that.
it's like it's definitely a interesting tweet, but it is like in football terms, you know what it is.
I was clearly tweeting about
Football,
a football game.
yeah.
You were playing for the Bears at the time. I like watching you explode on
Explode,
dudes. Sorry.
yeah.
My bad. I got to find that highlight. 'Cause
Yeah.
You probably exploded on a dude.
You got great get off.
Yeah,
Just busting dudes' helmets.
no doubt.
All right. Well, Roquan, you're the man. Best of luck this season. We're rooting for you. And thanks so much for hanging out.
Absolutely appreciate you guys.
Coach Harbaugh and Roquan Smith were brought to you by Truly Hard Seltzer. Truly Unruly, it's the high-alc hard seltzer. It drinks light, but it parties hard. Truly Unruly is a hard seltzer. It breaks all the rules. 8% ABV. It hits hard, but it still tastes amazing. Comes in 4 fresh flavors: Tropical Twist, Berry Blast, Citrus Crush, Strawberry Smash. The Truly Hard Seltzer taste you love, the high-alc unruliness that you're looking for. It's the official hard seltzer part of my take. Get unruly. Find Truly at a store near you.
Schwarber homered. He should be MVP, don't you think, Max?
Let him get hot.
Yeah. Okay, guys on chicks. Let's finish it off. By the way, Thursday's Grit Week finale, you're going to want to watch.
I'm very excited for
You're going to want to watch. You're going to want to watch.
Very excited.
You're gonna
Return of
wanna
an old
watch.
friend.
Yes. You're going to want to watch.
This is FAQs.
Oh.
Another thing you're gonna want to watch is is the video that's coming out Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're really gonna want to watch that. One of the best
Zach is extreme.
out of the pod videos we've ever done.
Everybody was getting extreme. It was awesome.
It's
Great day.
so
Zach, you got
sick.
so extreme. I'm so proud of you, dude, for being so extreme.
I appreciate that, Big Cat. You too, man. Y'all were also
No,
tearing
we're
some
not.
stuff up. I mean, y'all
We're
were
not
tearing some
extreme.
stuff up
No,
too.
no, no,
Super
no.
extreme. This might be a extreme grit and extreme week.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, extreme week?
Extreme week?
Oh,
Zach
no.
X.
What if
No,
we
no,
just
no.
lived in Travis
PFTX?
Pastrana's woods?
Zach, you're extreme.
Sick.
Extreme
You are too
week.
PT.
Okay.
FAQs.
FAQs, my bad.
Sup, fellas, but mostly Zach. Hope the dating life is going well. How does the group determine which training camps to visit during Grit Week? Congrats, PFT, not embarrassing himself in front of Jaden.
Yes, congrats.
Thank you. It's really about where we can get interviews and what places are close to each other.
And also what we haven't been to either ever or in a long time. So, yeah, like we've done the South. I wish maybe we'll go back next year. The problem with the South, obviously, is the teams are very far apart. So the travel is a little bit more logistically difficult. But yeah, we've done LA twice. We've done Buffalo a couple times.
Northern
Detroit.
California.
Yeah, we did.
We haven't done the Pacific Northwest yet.
We did Ohio.
Same thing, Pacific Northwest.
It's hard. Yeah.
We've done Ohio. We've done, the whole Rust Belt a few times.
Yeah.
We've never done
It is
Pittsburgh
the
training
Grit
camp.
capital.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Well, we did Dave DeCastro in the first
We did, but we didn't go to actually
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
we didn't get
training
invited
camp.
to the camp. Yeah, it's funny because it used to be we would basically beg for players to come outside of training camp and go into either Vanny Woodhead or whatever we were driving. Now we actually get invited, which is nice. Makes it easier. Makes it so that we can get better interviews for you guys.
Yeah.
What's up, Barstool, Big Crab, PFT, Crab Cake, Han, Lockwood, and crew?
Are you
Han.
making that noise?
H-O-N?
Han.
Han. That's what you say in Baltimore. Like, hey, Han.
Yeah.
Han. Hope you boys enjoyed our great city of Baltimore. Assuming you've been to all... I did that on my own.
That was good.
Assuming you've been to all
Hank's
4
so back.
AFC North cities, rank them 1 to 4 solely based on grit.
Okay, that's tough. That's actually very difficult to do.
I don't...
I can't rank them. It's,
All right, I'll try.
It's number one most grit
Yeah.
division in football.
I'll try. I think I still would put Pittsburgh number 1 as grit. Steel. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, the river catches on fire.
I know. Then it's a Cleveland, Baltimore, and Cincinnati, which I really like. Cincinnati's probably 4 in grit.
Yeah.
But Cincinnati's also a beautiful place.
I don't know.
I enjoyed my time in Cincinnati. This is very tough.
I refuse to rank out of respect for the division.
Baltimore 1,
Okay.
Wire.
And homicide.
Pittsburgh 2,
Okay.
Steel.
I'm going to go. Okay, keep going.
Cincinnati 3. I just don't like Cleveland.
Okay. All right.
Cleveland
That seems a bit unnecessary.
It's a great rankings. I'll go Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati.
I abstain.
That's pussy shit. It's great week.
I abstain.
I mean,
But
that's
if I had
crazy.
to,
That's
I
crazy.
abstain. But if I had to, which I'm not, I would put.
Just do a
you
different
pleading
order
the
from
fifth?
what we just did.
I would put.
Put Cleveland 1.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Cincinnati 1,
Okay.
Cleveland 2, Baltimore 3, Pittsburgh
you go.
4. If I had to, which I won't.
So
All right.
all tied.
We'll end on this. Hey guys, wondering why Grit Week was a week earlier this year. Always enjoyed hearing your recap, watching the Hard Knocks premiere at an AWL's house. Love the show. Go Birds.
It's all
Yeah.
about. It's really all about when people will have us, and
Well-
when the schedule opens up for us. So it just made more sense to do it this week this year.
It also was. I agree. It stinks that we aren't doing that. We'll do that next year. The problem is the way like the schedule has shifted because we ran into this last year. The schedule has shifted and camps
Start to travel for
yeah,
games.
camps are different than what they used to be, where it felt like every team would just go to a different like off location for 4 or 5 weeks. Now teams do it at their facilities, and a lot of teams will do like the first 2 weeks, everyone's like there and staying at a hotel, and then like after that, they'll let them go to their houses, and it gets a little dispersed. So we found that like last year we were gonna go, I think a week later, and we try to do the schedule, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're traveling," or "Guys just aren't here. We can't guarantee it." So the first 2 weeks of camp is like when everyone is here and they're like captive. But yeah,
There have been times when teams say we can't do that week. We could do either the week after or the week before, and then we just have to kind of change everything and say, okay, if it means that we get the interviews, we'll do it when you will have us.
yeah. But we will bring that back next year for sure. Okay, good show. You want to get a number? Put a number on your phone. 1 to 100. Everyone want to guess a number?
3.
21.
Oh wait, do you have it? Okay.
21.
54.
78.
12.
71.
Let's get Tim, Ryan. This is the whole bus.
Whole bus.
33. 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Matt,
wow.
our ghostwriter. Wow, that's man of honor. 85. All right, what's the number? 35. No one got it.
damn.
No one got it.
Good number.
Yeah. All right. See everyone Friday.
Love you guys.
Too.